New game.
Welcome to my latest case, Danger on Deception Island. To learn how to play, choose Gameplay Overview. When you're ready to start the game, choose either Junior or Senior Detective.
Why does her voice sound so weird right there? Also it bothers me that Junior Detective is not on top of Senior. I don't know why. I just feel like it should be on top. Oh, and then I'm gonna decide
Dear
again.
Ned, here I am on a ferry bound for Deception Island, one of the San Juan Islands off the coast of Washington State. George's friend, Katie Firestone, is expecting me. Katie's a marine biologist who's doing research into deep water parasitic growth. She also owns a whale watching boat and takes tours out practically every day. I should be excited, but for some reason I feel on edge, like something's out of whack. Maybe it's because George and Bess arranged this little vacation for me, and sometimes their plans don't work out so well. Or maybe it's because we're about to dock at a place called Snake Horse Harbor. Kind of a creepy name for a town, don't you think? Or maybe it's because I haven't been on vacation for so long that I've forgotten how to relax. Anyway, we're here. It's not raining, but it's not sunny either. It's just kind of gray. Maybe that's why I feel so strange. Ever yours, Nancy. Katie?
Hi, you must be Nancy. I'm Katie Firestone. Come on, I'll take you down to the boat. Great timing, huh? I just got back from getting some groceries. George could not have picked a better time to arrange for you to come out here. Just last week, this orca showed up in the channel, and now it... Oh my gosh, what happened? Someone tore the place apart.
Oh no.
The engine's a mess. Parts are missing, others are damaged. Why would somebody do this?
Do you have any idea who did this?
No. Look, you're on vacation. Just go relax. Or bike into town, or take my kayak out. It's at the end of the dock. Just always wear your life jacket. And don't go past the channel markers. And if the fog starts coming in, head to shore fast. The fog we get around here is as thick as cotton. And never go out without a GPS. That's a global positioning
Lots of
system.
rules.
Mine's somewhere around here. Anyway, your bunk's the empty one below. Why don't you go unpack?
Alright, first thing I'm gonna do.
Nope, I'm all unpacked.
First thing I'm gonna do is go ahead and save the game so that just in case, on the off chance, also here's my first Nancy file on the PC, on the off chance that this game crashes, we'll at least be past the beginning of the game. So, what's today? August 12th. Nice. Okay. Let's do a little bit of exploring.
It looks like whoever damaged your engine did something to your faucet, too.
It'd be great
This
if
is
you
a good
could
place
fix
to
it.
start.
The pipes are in the cabinet under the sink.
At least the person who messed up the faucet left all the pipes here. I hope.
Okay, so we're doing... Oh, nice. Probably not.
That doesn't go there.
Okay. Did I try this one already?
That doesn't go there.
Oh, okay. How about straight up? Alrighty.
That looks right.
I don't think so.
That doesn't go there.
This is probably it. Nice.
That looks right.
How about a little swoop?
That doesn't go there. That doesn't go there.
Even littler swoop. Perfect, perfect. Here we go.
That looks right.
Perfect.
That looks right.
The pipe's all fixed. I'll turn the water back on.
There was something under the pipes.
Andy Jason. Alrighty. We'll have to talk to him later.
Apparently our saboteur took all the books out of the drawer up here. Must have been looking for something. Want me to put them away?
If you could put them back in the drawer for me, that would be awesome.
Can do.
Okay, what's the best way to get all these in here with no space left over?
Okay, no rotating, which is good. I might get this on the first try. Did I do it? Really? Wow. I wish someone was here to do the scattered applause for me because I deserve it.
Complex morphological issues, microscopic tracheid analysis, microtome surfacing?
Cute little mug. I would love to have a mug like that. I was trying to see what month this was, but I don't think it shows. I don't think it shows yet. Weird.
Ah, my trusty laptop. Good thing I recharged my batteries.
Bess and George said to be sure to call them on my cell phone when I got here. So we need to do that. Found a business card for Andy Jason. This whale world place of his sounds kind of cool. Cool. And then here's our checklist that we don't get to check off ourselves.
Cool. Sea caves? They might be fun to explore.
And then orca. Seeing all there is to see. No outgoing mail. Daddy Drew's day off. Dear Nancy, thought you'd be interested to know that your father, believe it or not, is taking a day off. He was supposed to be in court all week, but early this morning a water main broke and flooded the basement of the courthouse. They turned off all the electricity as a safety precaution and sent everybody home. So without any appointments or trials to prepare for, he has nothing to do. Too bad you're not here. He could take you to the zoo or something. Just so he stays out of my hair. Love, Hannah. Isn't Nancy like 18? I mean, nothing wrong with going to the zoo, but that does feel more like if she was like 12, he would take her to the zoo. You know what I mean? Let's make a sandwich. This is how I would make my sandwich. I don't think I would need anything else. What is this? Yeah, pass. Bad mayonnaise. Oh, ice cream. Jellyfish, peanut butter, baking soda. What is this? Catsup. Eat. Nice.
You know, Nancy, for what it's worth, I shot my mouth off pretty good at the town meeting last night.
You think that could be why somebody did this to your boat?
I did get pretty obnoxious. See, the thing is, this orca, this killer whale, showed up in the channel about a week ago and has been hanging around here ever since all by itself. She was getting way too close to boats, so I called the National Marine Fisheries Service. They made some recordings and did some tests and are analyzing them. In the meantime, they ordered all boats to stay at least 300 feet away from her or risk paying a $1,000 fine. That's what the meeting last night was about.
I take it not everyone agrees?
The people that fish for a living sure don't. They're steering clear of the whale by taking the long way around the island to get out to sea, which costs them time and fuel. Some people say she should be captured and towed out to sea.
But the fishery service has the last word?
They've asked me to monitor her physical condition while they study their data and decide what to do. But personally, I agree with the no-boat zone. I also think that if she's found to be sick, she should be shipped to a research facility for treatment, not returned to her pod. I said as much last night, only much more strongly.
Do you want me to call the sheriff for you?
Actually, I'd rather not get the sheriff involved. The insurance company would raise my rates, and I just can't afford that. Besides, I've got my very own private detective now. You.
Us.
Who's Andy Jason?
Hi,
Andy
Tori.
does whale watching tours too.
Feel free to lurk.
If I had $1 for every time he's come here trying
Oh,
to talk me into
hello.
selling
Hi,
out to
Riley.
him,
Good to
I wouldn't
see
be
you.
fixing this engine.
Thanks
I'd be
for
buying a new
joining.
one.
See you in a bit.
I'll be right here.
I also love this game. This is a great one. Not in my top 5, but probably in my top 10.
This note wasn't here before, was it?
No, whoever messed up my boat must have written it.
Uh-oh. Katie's GPS doesn't look so hot.
Number 6. Okay. That's pretty good. You did put it in S tier. I think it's an A tier for me. I honestly don't remember where I put it in my ranking. If I'm honest.
Piece of paper inside. Maybe it's a message. That's odd.
Rosebud. Riley, are you a Nancy Drew fan? Let's go to the cafe. I love this cafe. I so wish it existed in real life.
Hang on, I'll be right with you.
Well, well, looks like Snake Horse Harbor's got itself a newcomer.
I try not to make a habit of talking to strangers, Mr.
I'm Holt Scotto.
It is really good, Tori. Honestly, after I replay it today, it might end up being an S tier for me. But we'll see. That is yet to be seen.
I'm Nancy Drew. Katie Firestone said I might be able to find you in here.
Well, you're not one of them save the whale and heck with everybody else crusader types like she is, are you?
Is that what you think Katie is?
Her true colors came out real clear last night. Us fishermen don't count. All that matters is rescuing that poor, precious orca out there. To heck with people trying to make a living. Of course, is the way she makes her living being hurt by that whale? Why, no. Her business is booming. Now, ain't that the oddest thing?
Her boat was ransacked this morning.
She ticked off a lot of people last night. That's what she gets for being so meddlesome. Anyway, welcome to Snake Horse Harbor, home of Cadborosaurus. That's how this place got its name, you know.
What a welcome.
Who's Cadborosaurus?
Well, that's the sea monster Native Americans used to see out in the channel ever so often. Called it the snake horse. Had the head of a horse and the body of a giant snake. People
Cool.
on Vancouver Island started calling it Cadborosaurus after it or one of its relatives was seen a couple of times in Cadboro Bay. They call it Caddy for short.
Is it a friendly sea monster?
Back in the late 1800s, he took the rap for a lot of hoodoo around here. Fog would roll in at night, and men would just vanish. It was the snake horse, people would say. Little did they know.
Why do you think they vanished?
Well, they'd been shanghaied.
I did
See,
have a
bunch
good
of
weekend.
establishments
Thank you.
in town had
How about
secret
you?
panels built right into the walls. Guy'd be having a drink one minute, and next minute he'd be clobbered over the head, whisked into a secret passageway, and taken out to a ship waiting in the harbor. He'd wake up on the high seas and discover that if he wanted to survive, he'd better do what the captain ordered. No matter what he was before, he was now a sailor. It was a cheap way for captains to get crews back then, and an easy way for some of the town's citizens to make money.
Did you say you were a fisherman?
4th generation. I fished every ocean for just about every fish you can make money fishing for. Lived here for the last 11 years.
How often do you go fishing?
Every day. Only reason I'm not out there right now is because I've been in and out of campaign meetings since 8 this morning.
You're running for office?
I think it's high time people around here started doing what makes sense, instead of doing what's politically correct all the time. Harbor Master we got now bends over backwards so far for the environmentalists, it's a wonder he can still walk upright.
See you around.
Yo ho ho.
Oh, me and Holt would not get along, unfortunately.
What can I get for you, Nancy?
Since we haven't met, there's only one way you could know my name.
On the day my Aunt Iris turned this place over to me, she said, Jenna, you're about to become a real good listener. And darned if she wasn't right.
How long ago was that?
Aunt Iris left it to me 3 years ago. It's been in the Dublin family since the day it was built, which was back in like 1866 or something. So, you're visiting Katie Firestone. My condolences.
What do you mean?
Me and her don't see eye to eye on a couple of things.
What kind of things?
That orca out there should be rejoined with her pod as soon as possible. Period. End of story. No matter what Miss Fancy Schmancy's science degree says. Other people may be bamboozled by all her talk of data charts and field tests and monitoring whatnots, but not me. The only thing she wants is to get that whale into an aquarium. It wouldn't surprise me if Katie's been secretly feeding it. Which is against the law, by the way. And you know what else? It wouldn't surprise me if she trashed her own boat, because she knew that after that meeting last night, everybody would assume that Holt did it and not want to vote for him. I got an idea. Let's change the subject.
Does Andy Jason ever come in here?
Everybody comes in here. Know how some people can't go a
Thanks
day
for
without
popping in,
coffee?
Riley.
People around here can't
Have a
go a
good
day
night.
without a bowl of my clam chowder. In fact, if you ever want a free sample, just say the word.
Is Andy Jason in here now by any chance?
Actually, he only
Thank you
comes
so
in
much.
once or
I
twice
really
a
appreciate
week.
that.
Says he's too busy. Of course, the reason he's so busy is because he's too cheap to hire another person to help him run the place. Kind of surprised me when I heard he was trying to buy Katie Firestone out. Must have something up his sleeves, all I can figure.
What do you know about the Shanghaiing that used to go on around here?
It never went on, that's what I know. Shoving grown men into passageways and carting them off to ships never to be seen again? It's just a big,
We're gonna
colorful
try a
tall
muffin.
tale. Never happened.
I didn't know that this was an option until very recently.
Instead of the chowder, do you think I could try one of those muffins?
Coming right up. Next one will be on the house,
Yeah.
too.
Look at that. Yum.
That was delicious.
Now let's get
Here,
the
let me
clam
get rid of
chowder.
that for you.
Think I could try a bowl of your clam chowder?
Coming right up. Next one will be on the house, too.
Yeah.
Oh, that was
That
delicious.
looks so good.
Here, let me get rid of that for you.
It's been fun talking to you.
Back at ya.
Fun little fact about me. During the Christmas season especially, my mom will make clam chowder, and it's like a tradition every year on Christmas Eve we'll have clam chowder. So every time I play this game and I get the chowder, I think of that. It's very sweet. Very sweet.
A book on sea monsters. Very cool.
Okay, I'm gonna read it. I'm gonna commit. No sooner did humans take to the lakes and coastal waters of North America in boats than they began to tell of frightening encounters with strange water-dwelling creatures. Native Americans sometimes left visual records of what they saw in the form of petroglyphs. European settlers would hear their tales and disregard them as legends and superstitions, but it wasn't long before they too began to see things that were so fantastic in size and appearance that there was only one term for them: sea monsters. North America is not only surrounded by water, but it contains tens of thousands of lakes. People have been seeing monsters in some of its larger lakes for hundreds of years. Among the most notable lake monsters are Champ, the creature said to inhabit Lake Champlain, the 110-mile-long lake which borders New York and Vermont. Bessie is said to frequent the western waters of Lake Erie, one of the Great Lakes, while Ogopogo allegedly cruises Okanagan Lake, a body of water about 80 miles long in southern British Columbia. Cool. Oh, there's more. Residents of the Pacific Northwest who live near or spend time on the water occasionally report seeing Caddy, short for Cadborosaurus. This monster prefers the sea and has been spotted at various times along the coasts of Oregon and Washington, and around Vancouver Island and the Queen Charlotte Islands off of the British Columbia. Have a good day, Riley. Thanks for popping in. Could they be the same creature? What's immediately striking about the descriptions of this fearsome foursome is how similar they are. All are described as having long necks and heads that resemble that of a horse or camel. They are said to be snake-like, with bodies 1 to 2 feet in diameter and anywhere from 12 to 80 feet long. Holy cow. Sometimes moving through the water in straight log-like fashion, and other times moving as a series of undulating humps. They are dark-colored, usually green, brown, or black. Some witnesses report seeing flippers and tails that are fluked and horizontal as opposed to vertical like most fish. Though they are occasionally blamed for boating and swimming mishaps, these creatures have been seen eating fish, seals, and seabirds, but never people. Oh, this is a lot. I don't think I'm going to read the rest of it. But this is very interesting. I am a big believer that sea monsters, whether they are like as fantastical as like Cadborosaurus, sea monsters, mermaids, I think they exist. The ocean is too vast and
Each flag stands for a letter of the alphabet, and so do those words. Interesting.
The ocean is too vast and so undiscovered, like 90% of it is undiscovered or something like that. So how can we say definitively that mermaids don't exist? You can't. Anyway.
Hi there. Welcome. What can I do you for?
Are you Andy Jason?
That's me. How'd you know?
I'm Nancy Drew. I'm a friend of Katie Firestone's. I saw your business card on her boat.
Nice to meet you, Nancy. Any friend of Katie's is a friend of mine.
So you consider yourself to be a friend of Katie's?
I like to think we're friends, or that we could be friends if she'd just be reasonable.
Maybe she just likes being in business for herself.
I'm offering her the deal of a lifetime. She'd make more money, she'd have more free time. I mean, look at this place. I run a first-class operation. It's my mission to see that everyone who comes to Snake Horse Harbor leaves with a greater appreciation for marine mammals. And if I make a buck in the process, that's cool too.
Someone ransacked Katie's boat while she was in town this morning. Made a real mess.
Wonder if it's related to those burglaries.
This actually looked more like vandalism.
Maybe Katie came back before the thief could get around to stealing anything.
Did they arrest anyone in those other burglaries?
There was no sign of forced entry, no trace of who did it. Sheriff's still scratching his head.
Why do you want to buy Katie out? She can't be taking that many customers away from you.
I don't like her taking any customers away from me. And frankly, with this whale doing its orphan thing out there, I'm losing a lot of customers to her.
Isn't the whale just as good for your business as it is for hers?
Katie convinced the fisheries service that she should be allowed to monitor the orca's condition, which means she can get right up next to the whale while my boat has to stay away.
What do you think should be done with the orca out there?
Nothing. I think people should just leave it alone. I mean, why do we humans always think we know best? We can barely deal with ourselves, let alone a whole other species.
Whoever ransacked Katie's boat tore a bunch of parts out of her engine. It's like they wanted to make sure she couldn't go anywhere for a while.
That's too bad.
Do you have any idea who would have done something like that?
Jenna Devlin. Runs the Hot Kettle Cafe. She was seething at the meeting last night. She doesn't think Katie should be allowed anywhere near that whale.
Has she ever done anything violent like that before?
I was in the kettle once when this guy tried to sneak out without paying. Jenna was so mad and grabbed him so hard that he was the one who yelled for help.
I don't think I've ever gotten that dialogue before.
Thanks for your time.
Drop by again.
That's crazy. Oh, I should look at that. 138.43. Nice.
That's a beauty. Interesting. Looks like I need a key card to play.
Let's get us a key card.
Hi, Nancy.
I'd like to play the games in your center, but it looks like I need some kind of key card.
Here you go.
Hi, Ricky.
This will
How are
activate
ya?
all the games. It will also
So
keep
glad
track
to
of what
see
games
you.
you've won. And it'll let you play all the games as many times as you want.
That boat in a bottle you have is fascinating.
It was made by one of the first non-Native Americans to settle here, a guy named Benjamin Hawkins. I bought it from this lady who kinda went bonkers after her husband died.
Was Benjamin Hawkins a sailor?
This historian who was in here once said he was pretty sure that was a model of a pirate ship. So now I tell people Hawkins was a pirate, but like most of the settlers around here, he was probably just a farmer.
Thanks for your time.
My pleasure.
Oh, I'm sorry you haven't been feeling well today. Hopefully this makes you feel better. All right, let's play some little games. How does that sound? Let's listen to all the whales first, because I know we gotta do that. Okay, so this is the humpback whale. Everybody remember. This is the humpback whale. I love how educational Nancy Drew games can be. Especially, I feel like the older ones are this way. Okay, that's the doll's porpoise. Oh, whoops. What's over here? The mink whale. Ugh, that sound... Ugh. That noise is not it for me. It gives me the ick. Killer whale. And what's this one? The gray whale. I should have written those down, but I didn't. The humpback whale is so good. Let's listen to it again. It's so eerie in the best way. Ah, I love marine life. The ocean is so cool. Okay.
Throughout the center, you've been able to hear the sounds different cetaceans make. To see just how good your memory is, press a button, listen to the sound that plays, then press the button of the cetacean that made the sound. If you've made a correct match, the button lights will stay on. When all the buttons are lit, you've matched them all.
Okie dokie. Let's see. This is the gray whale. How long is this one? Okay, so that one's correct. This is the humpback. Wait, right? Yeah. This one. Amazing. Done. Now let's do this one.
Yum! Yum! Yum!
Ah, you're so fast.
Yum! Yum!
What? I totally
Yum.
clicked that one.
Yum! Yum! Yum!
Ah,
Yum!
I was robbed.
Yum! 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 Yum!
Some of them are so fast. What the heck? Perfect, perfect. let's see. Oh, shark. All good, no worries. Ooh, good. Very nice. And one more. After I finish this little mini game, I'm gonna save. Okay. Oh, I didn't look at any of this, but I think I remember most of the answers. The fastest? Sea mammals, including dolphins and killer whales, have become trained by the military because they're extremely intelligent. Yeah, I've had so many nature games crash on me that I'm just like, I'm making it a habit of saving often. Orcas are called killer whales because they kill and eat other whales. Ooh, baleen whales. 2. Yay! I did all that from memory. That's crazy. Proof that we really do learn a lot from Nancy games. That stuff sticks in your brain. Speaking of brains, there's mine. I've only experienced 1 or 2 game crashes after all my years of playing. See, yeah, I never started experiencing game crashes until I started streaming, and then they started happening, which is fine. Technical difficulties are gonna happen.
Thanks for your time.
Have a good one.
Wait, oh, I have to put it in the wheel. Silly, silly me.
I won the whale watching tour. All right!
Yay!
Hi, Nancy.
I won a free whale watching tour.
Well, congratulations. I'll give you an exclusive tour. Just be you and me.
Sounds great.
This would be so fun. I would love something like this. Oh, so cute.
Thank you for the great tour and for letting me use your camera.
My pleasure.
Does he work at Chick-fil-A?
Thanks for your time.
Drop by again.
Thank you. Aww. Well, I hope you get to play sometime soon. These really do bring so much joy. Whales rule! Welcome to chat, oh darling dear. Thank you for being here.
What's up?
I'm afraid whoever tore up your boat also wrecked your GPS device.
Oh no. It'd be a shame for you not to go kayaking. I know. Bike to the Hot Kettle Cafe and see if Holt Scotto will let you borrow a GPS from him.
Sounds like Holt Scotto was one of the people who didn't care for what you had to say last night.
He and I never see eye to eye. Now, if I were a fisherman, I'd be right as rain no matter what nonsense came out of my mouth. Fine harbor master he'd make.
I talked to Jenna Devlin when I was at the Hot Kettle.
What nasty rumor is she spreading about me today?
Do you two not like each other or something?
She doesn't like
Drama.
me, that's for sure. She thinks I'm a know-it-all from the big city.
I saw a boat in a bottle at Andy Jason's place. He said it was made by a guy named Benjamin Hawkins.
As a matter of fact, I've done some research on Hawkins. He settled here in the mid-1800s, lived in a cabin where the lighthouse is now.
Ooh.
What else have you found out?
He apparently had a major feud going with some sea captain. Hawkins would see the guy's sail on the horizon, grab his family and all his valuables, and go into hiding for days.
Where would they hide?
Nobody knew. Rumor had it that the sea captain was an ex-pirate, which might explain why Hawkins hid. But where he hid is still a mystery.
See you in a bit.
Enjoy.
Good thing we're a detective. We're gonna solve that mystery. Let's look and see what my new search things are. Oh, nothing. That's cool. Notes. Gotta talk to Holt. Gotta check in with Bess and George still. Let's talk to Bess and George first, I guess. I can call Frank and Joe in this game, I forgot. We're gonna talk to them eventually. I can't go through a game without talking to Frank.
Hello?
Hey, Bess, it's me.
Hey, how's it going? Grab the phone, it's Nancy. While George picks up, I'm gonna turn down the heat under my roux.
Under your what?
Hey, Nance. So, how's your vacation going?
Great. I got here just in time to solve a mystery.
No mysteries, Nancy. You're supposed to be relaxing. Oh, give it up, George. She can't help it. So what's the deal with this one?
The crime, vandalism. The
I
time,
know.
just before I arrived. The scene,
I hate that they
Katie's boat.
have
What?
switched to like texting or whatever. I haven't played the new game, so I don't know exactly what the tea is, but
Don't worry, we're both fine. The engine of the boat was damaged, but Katie's working on it.
Why would somebody do something like that? Uh-oh. I bet it's got something to do with that orphan killer whale.
You know about that?
Katie told us about the whale when we called to tell her you were on your way. Someone vandalized Katie's boat because of a whale?
There was a town meeting last night. Katie apparently got a little argumentative.
Katie does have a mouth on her, especially when the subject is marine life. Did they find any fingerprints?
Katie wouldn't let me call the sheriff.
Why not?
yeah, I think I prefer the mess phone characters as well. It's fun to have them in person every once in a while, but I do think I like it better like this.
I'm not sure I know that.
You almost sound like you're suspicious of her or something. Bess? Is that supposed to be smoking like that? Oh no! Darn it!
Darn what?
My roux. It's ruined. Oh no! She wrecked her roux. It's not funny, George.
Hey
Yes, it
Liv,
is.
how's it going?
What's a roux?
A carefully heated mixture of flour and butter. I was going to use it to thicken my gumbo.
Did you say gumbo?
Rock shrimp gumbo. It was Chef Sherwood's main dish last night. She's hooked on this cooking show called Feasting for Fitness.
Let me guess. It's hosted by a guy, and he's very cute.
That happens to be true, but I watch it because I like his philosophy. Eat in moderation and eat only that which is made out of fresh ingredients and cooked with great skill, care, and judgment.
When did all this start?
2 days ago. Yesterday she cooked, or should I say ruined, crepes.
Crepes
They
are
weren't
hard.
ruined. I mean, you could still eat parts of them. Anyway, I want to hear what you're doing, Nance.
So I worked at a creperie for a very brief period of time, and there was one shift that I had to open the store by myself, and something that you had to do if you were opening the store was make well, okay, Liv, listen. I had to make 100 crepes before we opened and open the store. So if my experience is making 100 crepes, whether or not one is easy, making 100 of them is hard.
I can't help but think it's a little weird that Katie didn't call the sheriff after her boat was vandalized.
You think she's trying to hide something?
I know she's your friend, George, but I
Anyway, I
just got the
quit that
feeling she
job
wasn't
very
telling
very
me
soon after
everything.
that.
Well, it's not like she's my best friend or anything. But what would she be hiding?
This one woman, Jenna Devlin, she suggested that Katie trashed her own boat in order to discredit Holt Scotto and keep him from becoming harbor master.
So are you going to confront her?
I don't really have anything to confront her with.
Good, because as I recall, Katie doesn't do confrontation very well. My gosh, George. Is there anything else Nancy should know about this so-called friend of yours? Katie's fine. She just has a few edgy little quirks, that's all. Great. That's probably what they said about Lizzie Borden.
George's voice feels different. Am I making that up? Is her voice different in this game than the rest of them?
Holt Scotto and whoever vandalized Katie's boat seem to be fond of the word metal.
It's not exactly a word you hear every day.
It's not exactly hard proof either.
What else did this Scotto guy have to say?
She does, yeah, she sounds like she's sick.
Environmentalists always getting their way, like with that orca.
Do you think he has a point?
I can see why he's upset. I mean, that whale is making it difficult for fishermen like him to make a living, yet nobody seems to care. Must be very frustrating.
The bottom line is, he had a motive for vandalizing Katie's boat. Don't turn your back on him, Nan.
It does kind of sound like she lost her voice.
Jenna Devlin went ballistic when I brought up the subject of Katie and the whale.
What's her problem?
I get the feeling she just basically doesn't like Katie very much.
Thank you so much for the
Sounds like a
follow,
candidate
darling
for your
dear.
suspect
I really
list to me.
appreciate it.
You know, Jenna Devlin may have her faults, but being a bad cook isn't one of them.
What kind of stuff does she cook?
She's famous for her clam chowder, which is outstanding.
Well, don't just stand there. Get me the recipe.
I'm pretty sure it's a family secret.
Does Jenna own the cafe or just run it?
She inherited it. The place has been in the Devlin family for centuries.
Whoa. Buildings that old are usually haunted, you know.
Oh boy, here we go.
Well, they are.
Also, just want to say real quick before I forget, for some reason, I can't hear my sound alerts very well. Like, I can barely hear them, but over the game, they're not registering for me in my ears. I was playing Nancy's. Let's see. Oh, your name is Lucy too. That's so cool. I don't meet very many Lucys. But anyway, if I miss a sound alert, it's because I can't hear them for some reason. Hopefully you can hear them. But I can't right now.
I can't figure out if Andy Jason is friendly for real or if it's because he's basically a salesman.
What does he sell?
Whale watching tours. He keeps trying to talk Katie into selling her
I'm
company
glad someone
to him
can
and
hear them.
becoming his business partner.
Think he wrecked her boat so she'd have to go into business with him?
Could be. Katie is allowed to get right up next to the orca while he has to stay 300 feet away. He doesn't like that.
I wouldn't trust him, Nan. Once a salesman, always a salesman.
Remember my neighbor, Ray Olaf? He was a salesman, but he quit.
Yeah, to go to work for a company that repossesses pets when people can't pay their vet bills.
She's
Oh,
right.
no.
Don't trust him.
You're gonna love this, Bess. I found a message in a bottle.
Oh, that is so romantic.
I heard that one.
Well, that's the part you're not gonna love. The message was nothing but a string of numbers and the word rosebud.
That's not very romantic. Well, maybe the rosebud part is.
Well, it must mean something to somebody. Just keep your eyes open and keep asking
Somebody.
questions, Nan. You'll figure it out.
I better get going.
I don't need any
See
hints
ya.
right
Hasta la
now.
pasta.
Hasta la pasta. Charlie says that. Rosebud. Yeah. For sure. 100%.
You again?
Whoever trashed Katie's boat also ruined her GPS.
Oh, now that's a shame.
She seemed to think you'd let me borrow one of yours.
I'll let you borrow one, sure. I got a spare right here in my duffel. You know what else I got in my duffel?
Why am I getting the feeling I'm not going to like this?
This is a little seamanship quiz I whipped up. I'm thinking about making people pass it before they're allowed to rent any kind of watercraft once I become harbor master. Here. The idea is to cut down on having to rescue people who got no business being out on the water in the first place. Trouble is, nobody's actually taken it yet. I need a guinea pig.
You mean, if I take the quiz, you'll let me borrow the GPS?
If you pass the quiz, the GPS is yours. You'll need that container for the last question.
See you around.
Yo ho ho.
Yo ho ho. Alright, let's see. All kinds of things that I need to know. I do already know this. Oh, I hit the wrong button.
Perfect.
Now I can look up all the stuff on the computer. Let's go research.
Whatever's in here is
cheating.
starting to defrost.
I'm just doing what the game wants me to do. Plus, I hardly ever do the test this way, so I kind of want to, just for fun. Okay, I already know that it says vote for Holt, so I'm not gonna just like go through everything, but I did want to see the page. Not samples. I do actually need to know this. Okay. Crown knot. Figure 8 knot. This is the one, isn't it? It's a bend. It's a fisherman's knot. Let's go ahead and do that. Oh, I forgot that
Correct.
my L wasn't working for a second. Still doesn't know the difference between a male and a female Dungeness crab. That would be hilarious, Liv. Okay, fisherman's.
Perfect.
And then it's a bend.
That should do it.
What else can we find out? Nautical terms. Old Guido himself. Adrift. What is it that we need to know? The left side of the boat. The toilet on a boat is called the head? Alright. Port.
Good.
You're not wrong, Liv. They're the thick ones. Thick. How do they find the North Star? Wait, what's the question? It's a part of the Little Dipper.
Am I smart or what?
Yes, go make yourself a snack and then tell everyone what you brought back to the party. For everyone who missed it, I'll show you what my drink of choice is today. It's the Synergy Guava Goddess kombucha, and I had it in my Silly Goose juice glass. It's almost gone, but I've been sipping on that. It's a good one. Okay, the fact that the sun and the moon always rise in the east and set in the west also helped. Oh, they always... Wait. Rise in the east and set... Oh, both... Yeah, okay. I read that. Weird. Okay, so they rise in the east.
Yes.
Set in the west.
That looks right.
What else do I need to know? A schooner is a boat with at least two... Two what? Oops. Oh, they don't have it on here? Oh, sailboat types. Masts.
Very good. I have to bring him a male Dungeness crab?
That's so cute. Okay, click to flip. Yeah, so the male is a little skinty guy. To what or not to what? That is the question. What? Let's ride to the lighthouse and then I'm gonna save again. Just in case, just in case. I think I hear noises outside my window. That might be mowing the lawn. It's not Gorf. It sounds mechanical.
These would be great for rock skipping. I already have
Gorf
some
usually
rocks.
doesn't show up until about 5 o'clock. That's a girly robot Gorf. That's a boy. He became an android. The frog takeover is upon us.
SS. Maybe this broke off from a ship.
Okay, sound off in chat. I need to know this. I talked about this earlier,
There's
and I don't
something
know
in that
who is here
bar,
for it.
But it's stuck
Do
on those
you
rocks.
believe that mermaids exist? Let me know. I don't remember if I did that one already. Ah, dang it. I need to be writing these down. Am I going to? No. See, I think that the ocean is so vast and undiscovered still that we have no way to tell that they don't exist. So for my own fun and enjoyment of life, I believe that mermaids exist. Not like the Little Mermaid, like cute and pretty, but like sirens and like scary mermaids. That's what I think. There we go. Yeah, I think dragons probably existed at one point. Or something like very closely related. It does freak me out, but it also fascinates me. Like, I would never want to be just in the middle of the ocean myself. But I love watching, like, documentaries about the ocean. I love reading about the ocean, seeing pictures of marine life, like, especially deep sea marine life. Fascinating. But I don't want to be a part of the discovering of any of that. That's scary.
You again?
I finished that seamanship quiz.
Let's have a look. Right as rain. Just bring me that male crab and you'll be home free.
I've got a male crab, I think.
Let's have a look. Right as rain. Congratulations. Here's your GPS. Just turn around and follow the instructions. I'll take care of the crab
That's
for
a
you.
fair point.
Great. Thank you.
You're crushing my dreams, but that's a fair point.
See you around.
Vote for Holt. Spread the word.
Oh, not a chance, Holt.
Hi, Nancy. How's it going?
I would never vote for Holt.
You know, your clam chowder really is awesome.
Say no more. Next one will be on the house, too.
Thank you.
That was was delicious.
Here, let me get rid of that for you.
I found a bottle floating in the water with a strange message inside.
Most, if not all, the notes you find in bottles around here were put there by Hilda Swenson. She was this lady who retired here with her husband about 20 years ago. They made a ton of money in Hollywood as writer-producers and just wanted to
does
enjoy
open up
life.
a lot of
Wonderful
questions.
people. Very active. In fact, Hilda was mayor for 8 years. But then, out of the blue, her husband died. They'd been a team for so long that, well, she pretty much died then too.
You're so right. Like, Nancy can't even vote in this election. She doesn't live here.
What do you mean?
She just kind of lost it. Started talking to walls and doing bizarre things until one day she rode to the island across the channel that she and her husband owned and never came back.
And now she uses notes in bottles to communicate with people?
Trouble is, nobody can understand what she's trying to say. All she ever writes is letters and numbers and that one word, Rosebud. I leave a couple of bags of groceries outside her cabin every week, and sometimes I can see her inside. But whenever I try to talk to her, she won't answer.
Did she ever leave anything behind that might help decode her messages?
She left everything
right.
behind. Problem is, it's all been sold, given away, or thrown out. We'll never know what's going on in that mind of hers.
I do love lighthouses. I would love to visit a lighthouse one day. I think they're so peaceful. I like them a lot.
It's been fun talking to you.
Yeah, hasn't it though?
Okay, there's a game that I'm thinking about playing on stream eventually that relates to this conversation. Have you ever heard of the game Dredge? Because it's basically everything we're talking about. It's just deep sea fishing and secrets of the ocean. And I would love to play it sometime. I've heard great things about the game, so I think it's something that I should get. Hello, lamp.
Lamp, no light bulb,
That's okay. I want to show.
but no bulb. Apologize.
Look at my birthday present. This lamp is so cool. I love it.
It looks pretty good with the light
It looks
coming
really
from the window.
good.
Yeah, looks pretty good.
Oh, thank you.
Well,
I don't know where we're gonna put it right now, but
Yeah, right.
just put it on the floor. I'll find a spot for it later.
Also, very happy with how they did the arm.
Oh yeah, that's
It's exactly
nice.
what I wanted.
The gear so I could twist a wing nut. And
That's perfect. Thank you so much. Can you get Clover out too?
Baby. Come on, baby. Come on.
Bye, Clover.
Come on, baby.
Go with him. Go with him.
Come on, Clover. Come on.
I love you.
Love you too.
So, backstory on the lamp. I, in a previous Nancy Drew stream, was talking about the lamp on Nancy's desk, and I had said I would give anything to have a lamp like that. And Matt heard me say that, and he was like, well, for your birthday, I'm gonna get you a lamp like that. So now I have a lamp like that, and I'm very excited.
What's up?
What were we talking about? Oh, we were talking about Dredge. Yeah, I'll probably play it eventually.
I found this piece of wood on the beach. There's something strange about it.
What do you mean? Let's see it. Ouch, those splinters are sharp. That is odd. It looks like it's been in the water a long time, but if that were the case, those edges would be dull. That looks like it broke off of something just recently.
Does anything about it look familiar to you?
No, not to me. But it might to someone else I know. Casey Porterfield. He works at the Maritime Library in Port Townsend. You should give him a call. His number's 360-555-3095. He loves checking out stuff like this.
See you in a bit.
Enjoy.
My birthday's on Sunday. Very exciting.
One slice of wood. One glass slide.
Now, can I look
There.
at it? There we go.
This is gonna look so cool under the microscope.
Casey.
Let's have a look.
All right, so all the things. It's reddish brown wood. I'm trying to remember all the questions that they ask. Reddish brown wood, many holes. they're all the same size, and they're pretty small, right? So let's give these people a call. We'll call Casey first, I guess.
Maritime Library, this is Casey.
Hi, my name is Nancy Drew.
Support your
Katie
local
Firestone
library.
suggested I give you a call.
Katie who?
Katie Firestone?
Never heard of her.
Oh.
I know a marine biologist named Katie Firestone.
Yes, that's her. I'm staying with her here in Snake Horse Harbor.
Oh, well then what can I do for you?
She said you might be able to help me identify the ship that this piece of plywood I found on the beach came from.
How do you know it came from a ship?
Because it says SS on it. The rest of the name is missing.
Doesn't mean anything. Now if it said SS, which stands for steamship, that'd be different.
Actually, that is what it says.
Oh, well then it came from a ship. Or should I say,
If
shipwreck.
Casey was Hotchkiss's
What kind of wood is it?
son,
I don't know.
that would make
Old?
Hotchkiss ancient because
Sorry,
he's
For a
old.
second there, I thought you said old.
Actually, that is what I said.
You're about as much use as a beanie in a hurricane. Look, if you want me to tell you what shipwreck that wood came from,
Hi,
you're gonna have
Joyful.
to tell
How
me
are
what
you?
kind of wood it is.
But I have no idea.
Well, you just get yourself a book on wood and figure
I
it
love
out.
this game too.
Maybe Katie has one. Soon as you do, call me back. I love checking out stuff like this.
Good. I'm glad to hear you've been good. Could be a brother. That's a little bit more plausible.
This is Dr. Predoviciu.
Hi, my name is Nancy
Beach.
Drew, and I'd like some help identifying this piece of wood I found.
I'd be happy to assist. Do you have our mailing address?
Well, that's the problem. I don't have time to send it to you. Would it be possible to identify it over the phone?
Certainly. Just hold it up to the phone for a couple of seconds and I'll take a reading. I'm kidding, of course.
You could do that
I usually
now.
don't do this over the phone, but I'll give it a try. You will, however, need to take a look at your sample under a microscope.
I already did that.
And are you near the sample in case you need to refer back to it?
Yep, I'm right by it.
All right, we'll get started. Where did you find this wood?
It's a piece of driftwood, probably used for a crate.
Is the wood sample black, brown, or yellow?
Brownish.
Brownish.
Brown or brown reddish?
Brown reddish.
Brown reddish.
Does the sample have many holes, just
Many.
a couple, or none at all?
Many.
And are there some holes that are big and some that are small, or are they all the same size?
They're all the same size.
Okay, and the holes are really, really tiny, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Well, unfortunately, I can't ID the sample because that description accounts for a lot of different
Oh, your
wood.
name is Amy.
Beech,
I didn't know
sycamore,
that.
alder, maple,
Well, hi,
you name
Amy.
it. Please check your sample again. Goodbye.
Okay, so I guess they must be pretty sizable. I'll call her again. What did I get wrong?
Wood Labs, Irina speaking.
Hi, this is Nancy Drew again. Do you think you could take another stab at identifying that wood sample for me?
I'm sorry, but my policy is to limit free wood sample identifications to one per person.
Could you please make an exception in my case? It's kind of an emergency.
I'll tell you what. I'm doing a study on the side that focuses on problem solving. I'm collecting data by having people solve the puzzle
it.
that's on my website. If and when you solve it, I'll give you another free wood ID. Go to www.preduvichu.lab/consult.htm. Good luck.
Not almost leaving the stream. Don't start that again. Don't start that again. I hope that fail was for you. Because I didn't deserve it. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I'm gonna save real quick because I almost clicked out of the window and that's how I made it crash last time. I guess I did fail the phone call. I suppose you're right. Shame on me.
You have reached the desk of Dr. Irina Predoviciu.
What?
I'm away from my desk, but will be back in a couple of minutes. Thank you.
What do you mean? Is she gonna call me
No,
back?
you're being a real silly goose right now.
I am being a silly goose. Thank you, Amy. Girl, charge your phone. Charge your phone. What are you doing? Okay, should we make a jellyfish sandwich? Is it time for a jellyfish sandwich? What do we think? Did you send your completed thing? What do you... I don't know what you're talking about. Maybe that wasn't directed at me, but I don't know what you're talking about.
It won't be much of a sandwich if I don't put something in it.
Oh, the puzzle.
It won't be much of a sandwich if I don't put
Okay, so
something
I
in it.
have to... Okay. We'll make a jellyfish sandwich. I think I did. I think so. Well, I'll go back. I'll go back and see. Oh, peanut butter and honey sounds really good. I'm pretty sure I submitted it because I watched her type in her name and everything. Yeah. Yeah, I did that already. So what the heck? Peanut butter banana. That sounds so good. Have y'all had honey roasted peanut butter? Because that's where it's at. That's the good stuff. Peanut butter cup blended coffee drink. Yes. Oh, that sounds so good. That sounds amazing. Wow.
This is Irina.
Hi, this is
Oh,
Nancy
now I
Drew.
want a
Could you
coffee.
try to
It's
identify
too
that
late in
wood
the day,
sample for me
though.
again?
Is the wood sample black, brown, or yellow?
Brownish.
Brown or brown reddish?
Brown reddish.
Does the sample have many holes, just a couple, or none at all?
Many.
And are there some holes that are big and some that are small, or are they all the same size?
They're all the same size.
Okay. And the holes are really,
And
really tiny, right?
They're pretty sizable.
No, they're pretty sizable.
Then you've got a tropical hardwood. I was assuming the sample was a North American wood. All right. Are there any distinguishable horizontal lines on the sample?
Yes, there are horizontal lines.
If this wood is used for crating, then it's
Okay,
probably
perfect.
Luan. It's fairly common in
Luan.
plywood, but it's a rainforest timber, so it's declining in popularity.
Luan. All right. Thanks for your help.
Glad to have been of service.
Aw. IRL hanging out. That's so fun. I didn't mean to open this, but I guess we'll eat a sandwich again. Not that, though. I'll have a PB&J in honor of the peanut butter talk in the chat.
Mmm.
Oh, I need to sneeze. My allergies have been bad.
What's up?
See you in a bit.
Be careful out there.
Okay, so now that I know... Do I have to call Casey about it?
Maritime Library, this is Casey.
Hi, this is Nancy Drew. I called before. About the driftwood?
Never heard of you. Now, if you'd have said Nancy Drew...
Yes, that's me, Nancy Drew, Katie Firestone's friend.
So what kind of wood are we talking about here, Nancy?
Luan.
Well, if that driftwood did come from a cargo container that's part of a shipwreck, there's a good chance I can figure out which one. Call me back in an hour or so.
You can identify a ship by what its cargo containers are made out of?
Ever since the hobo spider
Hobo
got into
spider?
the U.S. by laying eggs in the wood crating of ships coming from Europe, the feds have made sure that cargo
I hate
ships keep
spiders.
real careful records. Of course, I'll be taking things like tides, currents, weather conditions, proximity to Snake Horse Harbor. I'll be taking all those factors into consideration, too.
I really appreciate your doing this for me, Casey.
And, well, you should.
All right. Let's check on our to-do list. Figure out what those messages in the bottles mean. Take Katie's kayak and go exploring. Find out who trashed Katie's boat. Do we have any more emails? Yes. Ah, okay. No problem. I'll see you soon. Get him out of my hair. Dear Nancy, your dad has been home for an hour and a half and he's driving me nuts. Thank you for the reverb toot. I did hear that one. No sooner had I cleaned the kitchen than he went in there and started making himself waffles. The next thing I knew, there was flour, sugar, and some ingredient that I still can't identify all over everything. I've never seen such a mess. What's more, he forgot to spray the waffle iron with oil and burned the first waffle so badly that the smoke alarm went off. He wound up making pancakes instead. He burned those too, but he ate them anyway. Now he's out jogging. He better stay out for a long, long time. Love, Hannah. So funny. Okay, let's go out on the kayak and see what we can figure out. Emails. Okay, I have the GPS. Can I look at it right now? Okay. Let's see if I can find some places.
Guess I'd better stay away from there.
I'm getting close. Ah! What? What do you mean?
This is the Drew residence. Please leave a message at the beep.
Hi, Hannah. It's Nancy.
I didn't even pass
Listen,
it.
I got a little careless.
I was just
and
trying to
ignored
get
some
up
warning
close to
buoys
it.
and smashed into some rocks while I was kayaking. I'm okay, but Katie's kayak is ruined, and I promised her I'd replace it. So could you do me a big, big, big favor and fix Dad his favorite dinner so he's in a good mood?
It
Have him
literally
call me on my cell?
would not
Thanks,
even affect
Hannah.
their financial
As usual,
situation
I owe
because
you
they're big time rich. So he doesn't even need to be in a good mood. Okay, let's try this again. Whoa, not that way. Here we go. Yeah. So cool.
Maybe the messages are coordinates.
Yeah, girl. Did I see it all? I think so. I'm gonna have to go back out to see what's up here. They're probably still rich because they can handle their money well and don't treat it like you can just toss it anywhere. I mean, yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Still. My favorite song. Okay, let's write these down. North 48, West 123. What else do we have in here? 08615. Is that all? I think this is one. 42 517. And do they match the colors? I'm assuming yes. Okay, so these go together and these go together. My notes are so chaotic. The Dirge song. Oh yeah, the Gloomy songs are so good. This game has some of the most top tier music, I think, in the entire franchise. Truly. Okay. North 48. 42 517 West 123 08615. Yay! Woohoo! Let's save. Hello? Oh, for a second my menu button wasn't working and I was like, yeah!
I've never been to this beach before.
Let's build a sandcastle.
Stuff to build a sandcastle. I could use a break.
So fun. Okay, we need a good foundation. So we'll start with that. Oh, I don't want that actually. I want these. But I wish that they were a little bit wider. I'll just do it like this. Oh, it won't let me. Can I put it on? Okay, we'll do this. This is not ideal, but it'll work. It'll work in a pinch. What about this one? No. That's not quite right. Let's do... Why won't it let me stack on top? There we go. And then maybe we'll do 2 of these. And then we'll do this. Why is it not letting me? Fine, I'll put it in front. I don't have a lot of freedom here. We'll do a little bit of that. Put some fun little decorations on there. Some starfish. Yeah. Make it symmetrical. I only get 1 flag. I want 2 flags. What do we think? I think that's pretty darn good right there. That's a good looking sandcastle. All right.
Time to go back to work.
Ooh. Okay, so this I need the flags that are in the cafe. Isn't there a thing
Must be
where
ticklish.
you click on this little guy enough and he says something? Oh yeah, Nancy's been here for hours. He's so cute. Anytime now. Am I doing something wrong? Ah. Hi, my name is Lumpy and I was created by Kyle Jones and Donovan Larson. So fun. Shout out to Kyle and Donovan for their genius work. Do I want to go this way right now? Oh boy. Am I gonna make this on the first try? I don't know. Okay, I did. Okay, so I only have to go here for the clams. I do not like the jumping cutscenes. They kind of make me dizzy. Massive jumps, yeah. Okay, let's go back to the cafe, get some clam chowder, and check out those flags. Okay. So we're spelling out Rosebud. Oh, that's so fun. Ricky, I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I hope to see you very soon. Thank you for popping in. It was great to have you. Okay. Alright, I think that's enough information for me to be able to remember this. Let's grab some clam chowder.
Hi, Nancy. How's it going?
Oh, I can get a muffin too. Let's get the muffin first.
That muffin I had before was really awesome.
Say no more.
That was delicious.
Here, let me get rid of that for you.
It's been fun talking to you.
Later, Gator.
Later. Okay, let's go back to this thing. I think we're making pretty good progress. Okay, consulting my notes, we've got R, O, S, E, B, U, D. Nice.
I don't know what all those letters mean, but something tells me this may come in handy.
There once was a dog named Alpha. Oh, I should be writing this down. There once was a dog named Alpha who lived high in the Sierra Nevadas. The dog weighed about 100 kilos and lived in a hotel in the Sierras. Alpha loved his owner, Juliet Smith. Juliet belonged to the Delta Gamma sorority and loved to dance the foxtrot. Her boyfriend was named Oscar and he was quite a Romeo. One day, the owner of the hotel decided to move to
This is the weirdest
India.
story I've ever read.
Wait. India to raise lima beans. That was fine for Miss Smith because she wanted to live in the Delta Gamma house. But Alpha wanted to stay in the Sierra Mountains so he could learn to play golf The owner eventually moved to India, and even though she loved to foxtrot, Miss Smith became a tango instructor. Okay, what I'm really trying to say is... Okay, I think that I need to take out... I don't remember.
I haven't seen everything that's in here yet.
Thank you, Nancy. Congratulations, I hope you enjoyed finding this thing because you and I are just getting started. See, I've got a secret. Well, two actually, but I don't believe in just handing things to folks on a silver platter. That's no fun.
Something from the top of the lighthouse in Morse code?
Isn't the way life works either. To get anywhere in this world, you gotta go out there and be curious. You gotta ask questions and shake things up till you get answers. And I know you're curious, or you wouldn't be reading this. So what I want you to do now is send me something from the top of the lighthouse in Morse code. As for what I want you to send me, read the little story I've enclosed. That'll get you started. The story makes no sense, you say. Well, you got into this chest, didn't you? Anyway, eventually you'll find the answers to my first secret. As for my other secret, if you're smart, and I have a sneaking suspicion you are, you'll figure it out along the way.
Something is fishy in Snake Horse Harbor.
And I'm not just speaking for the halibut. Oh, and no funny stuff, because I'm watching you, Hilda. Okay, so I'm glad we're taking that little note with us, because I think that I wrote down some information that I don't actually need. So... Oh, shoot. I didn't mean to do that. I was clicking too fast. I was too eager.
Residence. Please leave a message at the beep.
Hi, Hannah. It's Nancy. Listen, I got a little careless and ignored some warning buoys and smashed into some rocks while I was kayaking. I'm okay, but Katie's kayak is ruined, and I promised her I'd replace it. So could you do me a big favor and fix Dad his favorite dinner so he's in a good mood? Then have him call me on my cell.
I don't like the way
Thanks,
she says
Hannah.
that. So he's
As
in a
usual,
good mood.
I owe you one.
I don't like it. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so Juliet was one that I needed, but Smith wasn't. Bravo, Charlie, Delta. Gamma wasn't one that I needed. Okay, so let's see. I'm gonna write this down again. Alpha. Sierra, not Nevada. Juliet, wait, Alpha, Juliet, Delta. I think Oscar and Romeo are both, yeah. Oscar, Romeo, India. Delta. Alpha, Sierra. India. I don't think that's everything. I think that I'm missing... Okay, yeah, so not just the capitalized stuff. Oh, that's so silly of me. Okay. We're gonna figure this out. It's okay. Okay. Kilos could be one. Kilo is one. Also didn't write Sierra the second time. Am I really gonna have to write this all again? Okay. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take a picture of the screen with my phone so I can refer back to it, because I can't write all this down again. So, call it a cheat if you want. I call it convenience. Okay. So, where's my pen? There once was a dog named Alpha. That's an A. Who lived high in the Sierra Nevadas. The dog weighed about 100 kilos and lived in a hotel in the Sierras. Alpha loved his owner, Juliet. Juliet belonged to the Delta Gamma sorority. It's just easier this way, and it's not even that easy. I feel like I'm having kind of a hard time with this puzzle. Foxtrot. Her boyfriend was named Oscar, and he was quite a Romeo. One day, the owner of the hotel had to move to India to raise lima beans. That was fine for Miss Smith because she wanted to live in the Delta Gamma house. But Alpha wanted to stay in the Sierra Mountains so he could learn to play golf. The owner eventually moved to India, even though she left at Foxtrot. Miss Smith became a tango instructor. Okay, I think I have all of it.
So far, so good.
Oh, okay, their initials. I was like, what the heck am I spelling? Practicing some music while I stream this? Is that what you're doing? That's so fun! Oh, that's so fun, Tori. I love that. I'm glad you're enjoying your lurk.
I'm getting there. Ta-da! Ask
Proud of myself.
HSAJJD for Hilda's gift. Ask Holt, Andy, and Jenna for Hilda's gift.
Yeah! Okay, we're saving.
Hi, Nancy. How's it going?
Did Hilda Swenson give you something?
She made a necklace for me. Prettiest thing I own. I'd show it to you, but it's at my house. How did you know she gave me something?
It's kind of a long story, but I'd really love to see that necklace.
Problem is, my home's across town, and I'm real low on clams,
Clam
which means I've gotta go
time.
clamming before I can even think about doing anything else.
Why don't I go clamming for you?
Okay, if you get the clams, I'll go get the necklace. You can put them in here. 15 ought to do it. That's the limit anyway.
15. Mayo paste?
But you also need a permit. Andy Jason can issue you one.
You know, your clam chowder really is awesome.
Say no more. Next one will be on the house, too.
That was delicious.
Here, let me get rid of that for you.
It's been fun talking to you.
Ain't that the truth?
Alright, let's get Holtz.
You again?
I understand that Hilda Swenson gave you something?
So what if she did?
I was hoping I could take a look at it.
You sure are a demanding little thing, ain't you? But tell you what, this chess problem I've been working on is giving me fits. Here, solve it for me, and I'll let you see what Hilda gave me. Feel free to look at the chess book in my duffel bag if you need help. Let me know when you're through.
I will need help, for sure. Oh, poker. I need to... I'll look at that later. I'll come back to that. 3, 4, 7, 5. It's a combination. That's very important. Okay. Oh, I really just need to know. I know all the movements and stuff. Yeah, this is what I need to know. Okay, so the top of the board is A8. The bottom is A1. That's H8, and this is H1. In the middle, there's not really a middle. Okay, so that will be helpful. That's really all I need to know. At least for now. Let's start our clamming journey. Let's go see Andy.
Hi, Nancy.
I need a clamming permit. Jenna said I could get one from you?
Ordinarily you could, but permits mean paperwork, and I'm kinda busy right now. Of course, if someone wanted to volunteer to help me...
You just got yourself a volunteer.
Inside that box marked Caddy is a miniature of what our resident sea monster might look like in skeletal form. Assemble it for me, and I'll not only give you a permit, but I'll throw in a free clam tube. And remember, whales rule!
Whales rule! No music?
Bingo!
Got really quiet in here all of a sudden. Oh, the rotating.
Nah. Nah. Nah.
This might take a while.
Bingo!
Well, I know that this goes here. Or maybe I turn it and it goes here?
Good!
Yeah. So maybe we should...
Nah.
Okay, what's the little...
Nah.
elephant? I guess there's not a bone there. Silly.
Nah. Nah.
I hate that she says nah every time I put one down.
Good. Nah. Nah.
Stop.
Bingo. Good.
Okay. Making some progress.
Bingo. Nah. Nah.
This one.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, this goes here. Somehow.
Oh, yeah.
Which means I need something to connect that.
Good.
Or maybe not.
Bingo.
Perfect.
Nah.
Not it.
Nah.
This is not looking quite
Nah.
right. Is it this one?
Good.
Okay, I'm just not looking in quite the right spot. This looks like it would go here, but I don't think it does.
Nah. Bingo. Wow, am I a creative genius or what?
Perfect. Good job, Nancy.
Hi, Nancy.
I finished putting that display together.
So you did. Caddy never looked better. Here's your permit, and here's your clam tube. Look for little holes in the sand. Sometimes water will squirt out of them. Anyway, center the tube over the hole, push it down into the sand, and pull. If you're quick enough, the clam will be in the sand that comes out of the tube. If not... Try again.
I understand that Hilda Swenson gave you a present?
She gave me the design I use to create the keychains I give away to everyone who goes on a Whale World whale watch. She was quite the graphic artist.
Since I took your whale watching tour, I get a free keychain, right?
Actually, I only give them to paying customers.
What? Now, why did the term false advertising suddenly pop into my head?
Okay.
Thanks for your time.
Have a good one.
All right, so.
Tren. Wonder what that means.
Now, let's go clamming. Oh, my eyes are starting to hurt. Be fast. No.
Arf.
Arf? Arf like a dog? Oh. Aha! There's one. Ah! There's two. I don't think there's any more over here. Nice. Let's see if we can go here now. No.
What do you think you're doing?
Why are you yelling
Those signs
at me?
over there say no trespassing, which means keep out, which means you, girly.
Girly?
Leave.
But I just...
Now.
Can I do it now? No.
Go!
Something tells me that this man would make me cry in real life. I don't think he would be very nice to me. You know what? Let's go talk to him about it. Maybe he'll apologize.
Guess she's not
closed. Oh, because she's getting the necklace. Got it. So let's go back to the other beach. For real. Okay.
No clams here.
What? You forgot what you were doing? What do you mean? Oh, that's okay. No worries, dude. No worries at all. We just been chilling, solving some puzzles. And now we're clamming. You didn't miss much.
5 down, 10
Chocolate
to go.
experiment? Oh, the one that you posted on Instagram. I want to know all about that. What are you making?
No clams here.
Does anybody know how many clams I can get from this area? There's a cheat of clams. Oh, I hate that. I hate the jumps. Nice!
Well, I'm more than halfway there.
I'm doing great. I don't think I can get any more here, but we'll do one last walk.
Stuff to build a sandcastle.
No.
I could use a break. Time to go back to work.
No, no, no. Perfect! I got way more here than I was expecting to get.
There you are, my pretty.
What? How many can I get here? Okay, that's good to know, but I am gonna just keep doing it like this. Because I'm doing pretty well. But I think I have heard of that sheep before. Ooh, I don't think I'd seen that one.
13 clams. I just need to find 2
Wow,
more.
okay, 2 more.
I don't see any more clams. Maybe I should look somewhere else for a while.
Got it. I'm glad she said that. Everybody's talking about food in chat, and now I kind of want a snack. I think I need only one more. I feel like I'm missing one, but maybe I need to go back to that island already. If only she would tell Ned that. Wow. That's pretty brutal, but yeah, I agree. I agree.
I don't see any more clams.
Yeah, there we go.
Maybe I should look somewhere else for a while.
I found one clam at the lighthouse and... Are you for real? I forgot the helmet. Zucchini toss. Thank you so much for that sound alert. Really appreciate it. Thank goodness for second chances. I'm gonna save because that screen took half a second too long to load and it made me nervous. So true. I'm gonna have to jump again. Butter chicken. I had chicken curry for lunch today and it was so good. So we're having kind of similar meals.
right. 15 clams. I'm all
15
set.
clams. Wrong way. This way. Alright, let's go back to Jenna's. Talk to Jenna, talk to Holt. And then I have to figure out that chess puzzle, which I'm not excited about. Yes, this song is so good. Can I see anything crazy in there? I guess probably not. He's already let me look through it. I don't like when we have chess puzzle, Nancy Drew.
Hi, Nancy. Oh, good, you got the clams. Let me
They
take
have
those from
the
you.
chess
I'll take that
puzzle
clam tube off
in
your hands,
Phantom of
too.
Venice as
You'll
well.
never guess what happened.
Dylan, thank
While
you
I was
so
home
much
getting
for
that
the
necklace for you,
raid.
somebody broke in here. The sheriff just
Wow,
left.
this is my first raid ever. Hi, Owen. Hello, hello. Everybody, welcome. We're playing Nancy Drew Danger on Deception Island. What were you guys playing? Oh, this is so exciting. What a joy.
Really? Was anything stolen?
What's weird is I'm not only missing food, like bread and eggs and
And
stuff
the
like
follow
that,
as well.
but it
Thank
looks
you
like they
so
also stole a
much.
bunch of tools and some boat parts.
I was just talking about Phantom of Venice. We were talking about how much we hated the chess puzzles. Thank you so much for the follow, 23J Cat. This is so exciting.
Boat parts.
Go figure. What's more,
Your
both
first
doors were locked when I
playthroughs.
got here,
Have you
and
played
none
this
of the
one
windows
yet?
were broken. It's like a ghost did it.
Would it be okay if I looked around?
If you want to play detective, please be my guest. If you have any questions, just holler.
Alrighty. I don't even know what she said. I got too excited. Oh yeah, we can go in here now. Haven't gone to chess yet, but the cat steer dancing really annoyed me. I guess I'm in the minority on this, but the cat dancing doesn't really bother me. This is a top tier game, so I'm excited for you to get to this one.
That's strange.
Okay.
What is this card thing?
Good question. Aunt Ira said it and the others like it have been on the walls in here
The
since
sound
the
is
place was
weird.
built.
Waverly, Blue Moon Canyon, and Crystal Skull. 2 of those are in my top 5. Blue Moon Canyon is like A tier for me, or maybe a little bit lower, but Waverly and Crystal Skull are in my top 5. So those are great ones to start with. And Secrets Can Kill Remastered. Okay, gotcha. Very fun. Very fun. I Won't Let Our Lighthouse Become a Dark House, August 21st, 1992. Hey, that's pretty close to now. It's almost August 21st now. Snake Horse Harbor owes its life to the lighthouse that stands beside the channel. The men and women who built it in 1866 realized that a lighthouse would not only warn sailors of the rocky shoals nearby, but would also advertise their little town's existence. Its revolving oil lamp would announce to the world, "We are Snake Horse Harbor. Come, stay, help us build a thriving community." And thousands did just that. Today, the shoals are gone, and many people think we ought to start discouraging people from moving here. To some, the lighthouse is a useless, dangerous eyesore. Tearing it down would be too expensive, so they just want to let it fall down. As if that wasn't bad enough, they want to turn off its light for good. But that's not going to happen. If I fail in my current efforts to have the state designated as a historical landmark, then I intend to make sure that the light in its tower never goes out, using my own funds if necessary. If I can just keep the beacon on long enough, I know it will eventually help the people of Snake Horse Harbor see the error of their ways and realize that our lighthouse is a gift from the past, meant not to be toppled, but treasured. Hilda Swenson. I love that. I've never read that before. J-Cat and Owen have been guiding me and recommending the best ones. Nice. I love that. So fun.
Save King.
Save King.
Looks like you do a lot of shopping at Save King.
I do all my shopping at Save King.
It sounds like she's talking to me over an intercom system.
Hi, Nancy. How's it going?
Do you have that necklace you said you'd go get?
Well, sort of. My niece got hold of it last time she was out here and locked it up in some kind of toy box. It's on the table over there if you want to try to open it, because unfortunately, I can't.
Yeah, so Dylan, I had my first stream at the end of July, so I'm super, super new. Yeah, I just started. Mostly I've played Nancy Drew games, but I've also dabbled in Life is Strange and Stardew Valley. So lots of cozy vibes, lots of story-rich games. Yeah, twinsies! Hello, JCat. It's very nice to have you in chat.
You know, your clam chowder really is awesome.
Say no more. Next one will be on the house, too.
Yes, welcome, Dylan.
That was delicious.
Here, let me get rid of that for you.
It's been fun talking to you.
Ain't that the truth?
If y'all aren't following me on Instagram, that's where I post all of my updates for when streams are happening, so you can find me over there at Loose Goose Games. And if you want to see my past streams, I have all the VODs up on YouTube at Loose Goose Games as well. So give me some follows in both places if you like.
Match pairs across all 3 screens.
That voice. Match pairs across all screens. Okay. So we're just matching. Got it. Oh, wrong. Whoever said I have a goldfish memory, I feel the same way, and that's why these are not ideal for me. Out of sight, out of mind, as they say. Oh, shoot. Well, thank you so much for being here and for following, and that was so kind, and it just made my day. Thank you for that as well. See you later, Owen. Not Owen. See you later, Dylan. Have a good time editing your VODs. Wow. Okay. I just saw that one, I swear. Okay. There we go. Hi, Casey. Welcome to chat. Happy Monday.
It's beautiful.
So glad to see you here.
What kind of word is that?
Okay, I should probably write this down. I don't think I get to see this again. Very cool, very cool. Okay, I also could be doing these puzzles, and I think I need... I don't remember if it's... Let's see. Let's look in the book. I think it's a royal flush that I need. So I need the ace, king, queen, jack, and 10. And I need all the suits. Oh, the same suit. I think that's correct. I think that it's the royal flush that I need. So let's try to do that. So we can find the little hidden passageway. Do they have to be in that order? Probably. Maybe not in that order.
I made a royal flush.
Perfect. Okay. So it doesn't have to be in that order, but does have to be all in the same suit. Got it.
Nothing behind this one.
What about this one? Nope.
I made a royal flush.
Perfect. Hey Jenna, it was good to visit you last month. Boy, do I miss that clam chowder. Oh, and you too. Love, Kim. P.S. Can you send the recipe? I would like the recipe. Dude, I love clam chowder. It is so good. I was telling Chat earlier that we have a tradition in my family where my mom makes it every Christmas Eve. And that's like pretty much the only time I ever eat it. But it just makes me feel so warm and cozy inside. Yeah, that is very relatable.
That's strange.
Where is the last one that I'm supposed to do? Wait, was it right there? Nope. Somehow I have missed it, I believe. Unless I'm supposed to get... Yeah, here we go. I don't think I've done hearts yet. The music in this game is so good. This is one of the best soundtracks in the franchise, I think. $75% of the way to my follower goal. Thank you for following, Casey. Thank you so much.
What was that?
Yeah, I'm so close. That's so exciting.
I bet that's how
Maybe
those
by my
burglars got in.
birthday, I'll reach 100%.
I can't see a thing.
My birthday's
I
on
need a
Sunday. Alright, I need a flashlight.
Hi, Nancy. How's it going?
Do you have a flashlight I could
Thank
borrow?
you, Casey.
Sorry.
It's been fun talking to you.
Ain't that the truth?
Now, where do I find a flashlight? Maybe Katie has one. That sound is atrocious.
Hey, what's going on?
Sounds like you're making progress.
I'm getting there. I remembered that a friend of mine had stashed some boat parts in my storage locker.
Would you by any chance have a flashlight?
I have a headlamp. I mean, I have one somewhere. I'm sorry, Nancy. I'm so hungry I can hardly see straight.
The
let alone
bangs,
think straight.
yeah, they're rough. I do have a jellyfish sandwich in my inventory, so we're gonna give her that first.
Would you like a sandwich?
That would be awesome.
Here's a sandwich for you.
Because you can't play this game
Here you go.
without
I'm
making Katie sick.
starving. That was fabulous. Thank you. Okay, you wanted my headlamp. Where's my headlamp? Oh my gosh. It was right here in the engine compartment the whole time.
Perfect. Jellyfish sandwich.
See you in a bit.
Yeah.
I'll be right here.
Also, she didn't eat it in front of me, which means she'll get sick later, but here, let me show you. Jellyfish specimen sample on a sandwich. Keep.
What's up?
See you
She
in a
won't
bit.
take it.
Have fun.
What? Well, maybe later we can do it. I don't know. Anyway, I have the light. Let's save real quick. Just in case, just in case. And now let's go explore the tunnels. There are always tunnels in the best Nancy Drew games. For the most part. There are very few exceptions.
You again?
I'm sorry for trespassing like that.
So what do you want?
See you around.
An
Watch
apology?
out for Caddy.
Because you didn't have to yell at me. Oh wait, she cleaned up. I want to see. Anything important? I don't think so. For some reason my mouse feels like it got more sensitive. I don't know what happened there. Whoa! The cairns.
A cairn. Wonder who made it.
A Karen?
Another cairn.
Can you imagine if Karen was pronounced like that? Can I go this way?
Glad I'm wearing comfortable shoes, because it looks like I'm going to be doing a lot of walking.
Yeah! I think we're getting pretty close to the end. Shouldn't be too long.
Phew, I feel like I've walked for miles.
I don't know how long I would walk before I gave up on walking. You know what I mean? Also, I didn't look at that box, and I need to. Oh, I've been sitting in that position for too long.
Dead end. That sound.
It
Where have I
takes
heard that
but
sound
two
before?
to make it disappear.
There's obviously more to this, like the other half of the picture.
She really does walk forever. Stomping through the poo. Indeed, indeed. I think that this is where I came from.
Camping gear is the last thing I need right now.
Isn't there a time where
Camping gear is the last thing I need right now.
I feel like if you do this enough, it turns into something else? Am I lying? Is that not a real thing? I'm gonna give up. Yeah. I think I'm making that up.
Hi, Nancy. How's it going?
Did you know that there's a trap door in the floor of
Oh,
your
I still have
banquet
to do
room?
that
A trap
chess
door?
puzzle.
No.
I keep
Where does it
forgetting
go?
about it. Oh.
There's a tunnel under it that dead ends at one end in this strange curved wall.
A tunnel? I don't know anything about it.
About it.
It's probably how those burglars got in and out.
Look, tunnels are dangerous. I don't want you going down there anymore.
You don't mean that.
I mean it. Just forget about this whole thing.
A crime was committed, and I just discovered something that might help solve it. I can't just drop it.
Okay, look. I guess if you're real careful, you can keep poking around down there. But I don't want you telling anybody else about that tunnel without coming to me first. I got my reasons. I've also got work to do.
Okay. Alright, let's see if we can... We'll at least lay eyes on the chess puzzle. That's suspicious. That's weird. Okay, identify 2 moves that white can make to win this game. Now see, I already want to cheat on this. I haven't cheated on anything else. Listen. Listen. Okay, why can't I find... Is this a sign that I shouldn't be cheating? No. Here we go. Okay.
Good.
Q to D6.
Correct. Queen moves to D6.
And
So
then
black would move here.
Queen
Perfect.
to D8.
Yes. There.
Sorry,
Checkmate.
everyone, if I've disappointed you. But I was not gonna sit there and try to figure that out. If I had like a physical chessboard in front of me, I think I could do it. But my brain doesn't work
Done
like
with that
that.
chess problem yet?
Check it out.
Right as rain. And to keep up my end of the bargain, here's what Hilda gave me.
One
Handle's made of
bum.
scrimshaw. She carved it herself. Never would tell me why she wrote one bum on it like that. Of course, this
Can
was
you
after
imagine
her husband
receiving that
died.
somebody
Guess her mind
from
was starting
somebody?
to go.
Thanks for letting me see it. See you around.
Yeah, whatever.
I don't know if Liv is still here, but I would like to know who Liv ships Holt with, if anyone. Because Liv has a whole list, and I know she's bound to have a perfect match for him. Okay. I don't want to go up there. I need to look at a checklist. Figure out what the deal is with the broken up picture of Caddy on the wall at the end of the tunnel. So I need to go to the lighthouse. Figure out what the words mean. Find out what all those letters mean that were on that piece of paper. I think I figured that out. Find out who trashed Katie's boat. Any more mail? No more mail. So let's go to the lighthouse. Ah! Ah! Wrong. 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 I did the wrong
This is the Drew
thing.
residence. Please leave a message at the beep.
Hi,
I did the
Nancy.
wrong thing.
It's Hannah. I seem to have gotten beamed by a chunk of lighthouse. Could you please pick me up from the flight tonight? It's airport 323. Oh, and bring a pack of ice couples. I've got
Beamed by a chunk of
my head the
lighthouse.
size of a goose egg. Am I making sense? Oh well, soon you see.
Iconic. Okay, I have to look up.
Whoa, that was
3,
close.
2, 3. Okay, 3, 4, 7, 5.
Looks like someone's been up here recently. Someone messy.
Hilda.
That's today. Wonder why it's circled.
What does that say? Something that doesn't really matter. Okay, so this is how we send the Morse code. I don't really want to do that right now.
Looks like the bulb's missing. It's rusted shut. Perfect.
Okay, so now I can get that. But I need the bulb. I think that I can find it in here somewhere. Might be wrong. I think it's around back. Yeah. Perfect. But it's not that one. I don't want that one. That one. Okie dokie. I don't remember. There we go. No, so each one that you pick up, there's like a little like ping sound, but then there's one that doesn't ping. And it's kind of hard to hear because of the constant pinging that's outside of the lighthouse. Thank you, Owen, for the applause. But that's how you figure it out. It'll be really embarrassing if that's wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's right. I have no idea what this is about. Whoa! I don't remember this at all. What the heck? What do you mean? How do I figure out this part? What is that?
I'm in the sea caves.
Okay. We're in the sea caves. Yeah, I have no idea what to do with that, so we're gonna leave it for now. Oops. Okay.
Now I can't get out through the tunnel.
Ping, ping. Okay. So I can go put the light bulb in the lighthouse now. I still need to figure out what I'm writing in Morse code. I know it has something to do with the gifts.
Ah, there we go.
Nice. Did you figure out the problem with the circuit breaker? I think that's the Nancy game I'm playing next. So get ready, everybody. After we finish this one, we're going to the Royal Tower of Wisconsin.
Save King.
What's up?
Jenna Devlin said some of the things that were stolen from her back room in that burglary were boat parts she'd bought at Save King.
And?
Do a lot of people around here buy boat parts from Save King?
Everyone around here shops at Save King for boat parts and practically everything else. Any other questions?
See you in a bit.
I'll be right here.
Okay, let's go consult the checklist again. And if I don't have anything like that I need to do ASAP, I'm gonna call Frank. Okay, figure out what the words mean. Yeah, that's figure out what the letters mean. So yeah, I just basically need to do the Morse code part, which means let's call Frank.
Hello?
Hi, Frank. It's Nancy.
Hey, Joe, lock her up and then get to a phone. It's Nancy.
He's locking someone up?
Goldie, she's not a someone. She's a something.
Hey, Nancy. How's life in the Pacific Northwest?
Well, someone ransacked Katie's boat just before I arrived.
Wow, that's great.
I knew you were gonna say that.
She's got a mystery to solve.
She's supposed to be on vacation?
Crime never takes a vacation, Frank.
Let me guess. That was Goldie.
Bingo.
She's this dog we found. We're waiting for her owner to come get her.
That's nice of you guys.
Well, unfortunately, there's a problem.
She eats a lot?
She's as big as an SUV.
Fully loaded.
She's in the garage. I'm upstairs. That's how big her bark is, so you can imagine how big she is.
What kind of dog is she?
Great Dane.
Yikes! How does
Whoa,
somebody
that
go
is a big
about
dog.
losing a Great Dane?
Good question.
Enough about us. Let's hear about this case of yours, Nancy.
Okay, I don't want to say all of this.
I've seen the gifts that Hilda gave Holt, Jenna, and Andy. Any hint as to what I should do now?
Sometimes letters get scrambled into anagrams before they get assembled into
Oh,
words.
I can use my
Sometimes
anagram
detectives have
buster on the
fancy laptops with
laptop.
fancy software that can unscramble them.
I have
Nice.
a hunch a piece of driftwood I found somehow
I
ties
did
into
forget about
whatever's
that.
going on around here. It came from a ship called the SS something.
That narrows it down.
I'm assuming the ship is now a shipwreck. I'm trying to find out its full name, and I become a bit of a wood detective in the process.
What does a shipwreck have to do with a vandalized boat or an orphaned whale?
Like I said, it's just a hunch.
Nothing wrong with following up on a hunch. Goldie, no! She must have thought I said lunch.
Talk to you later.
Be careful.
And have fun.
My brand new anagram buster. If I come across letters that need unscrambling, I'll be all set.
I do
Maybe
need
I can
some
use my
unscrambling.
handy-dandy anagram buster to figure out what those strange words on Hilda's gifts mean.
Okay, does anything make sense? Neon thumb peeler? No humble preteen? Phone unmet rebel? Rebel the numb one? Repel the numb one? Telephone number? VIN number elope? Treble phone menu? Probably telephone number.
Telephone number. Maybe that's it.
Okay. So, but how do I get a telephone number off of that? Prom not be Helen, yeah. I wonder if Nancy just automatically puts in the phone number. Nope. Okay, let's... How do I figure this out? Is there a number on these? No. Telephone number. Maybe I'll call Frank again. Maybe he can give me a hint. Or maybe that wasn't the answer, but I feel like that's the only
Maybe I can use my handy-dandy anagram buster to
answer
figure out what those strange words on Hilda's
that was even
hints mean.
possible. Let's just try again for kicks.
Nah.
Okay, so she does say...
I don't think so. Can't be that. That doesn't make sense. Telephone number.
Okay, so it has to be telephone
Maybe
number.
that's it.
That's the only thing that makes sense. But how do I find out the telephone number? It did say Daddy Drew. It did indeed. Let's... I'm gonna call in for a hint again and see if they'll tell me.
Hardy Rez, Joe speaking.
Hi, Joe. Me again.
Hey, Nancy. We're both here.
Is the dog still there, too? Never mind.
Her owner is on his way to pick her up.
He better be. Goldie, be quiet!
Is she yellow?
Goldie is about as black as dogs get.
I'm sure her owner can explain when he comes to pick her up.
Which better be soon. The neighbors are starting to complain about the noise.
Okay, I don't have any more hints that are available.
Talk to you later.
Make it soon.
And keep up the good work.
Well, what the heck? What does the letter say? Okay, so I have that. I don't know what that's for. Let's go back to the beach. If anybody in chat knows the answer to this, hit me up, let me know. Because I feel kind of stuck. Oh, and now I have to do this again. Oh, no I don't. I don't know why I can't take this one with me. As for what I want you to send me, read the little story I've enclosed. That'll get you started. The story makes no sense, you say? Well, you got into that chest, didn't you? You'll find the answer to my first secret. If you're smart, you'll figure it out along the way. Something is fishy. Okay, so she doesn't even give me anything else. What do I do? I am at a loss. Just hit on everyone and ask for their number. Maybe I should talk to people. That's not a bad idea.
Hi, Nancy. How's it going?
Jenna, is there something you're not telling me about that tunnel I found?
My family has always denied that Shanghaiing ever took place in Snake Horse Harbor. Why? Because it did take place. And my great-great-grandfather, the man who built this place, he was a big part of it. I'd always been told that the tunnel he and his cohorts used to kidnap people had been filled in. And Aunt Iris said nothing to me about that trapdoor you found. If word gets out about that tunnel, the truth about my great-great-grandfather will come out eventually, too. I just wanted to spare my parents' feelings.
You know, your clam chowder really is awesome.
Say no more. Next one will be on the house, too.
That was delicious.
Here, let me get rid of that for you.
It's been fun talking to you.
Ain't that the truth?
You again?
See you around.
Yeah, whatever.
Okay, so they're not helpful. Did she write her number on the napkin? No. No, she did not. It's so quiet in here now. Ugh. There's something about the ship in a bottle that I'm supposed to see as well, but I don't remember how I get that info.
Interesting.
I don't think that has anything to do with the problem that I'm facing
Hi, Nancy.
right now.
Someone broke into the hot kettle
Maybe
today.
No kidding.
Maybe I'll have
Wow,
to
that's
look
the
it
third
up.
one this week.
Apparently all they took was food and boat parts.
Sounds a lot like those two other
Yeah, this hair
burglaries.
is pretty bad too.
Thanks for your time.
My pleasure.
Okay, I'm gonna consult the walkthrough, I suppose. Enjoy the music. Oh, we're sending her my telephone number. Hi, Maggie. Yes, I'm still streaming. I just had a little I'm stuck moment, but I'm on track now. Oh, I should have known. I should have known. But we are getting pretty close to the end, so I probably will be done within the hour, I would say. Maybe sooner than I think. You're telling me I have to open this up again? For some reason, I thought that she already had my phone number. I don't know why. Okay, so I'm gonna consult this list so that I don't have to go back to the computer and do this. Okay, typing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3.
2, 3, 5, 5, 5.
4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
4, 3, 9, 9.
Okay. Okay. Oh, that's okay. I hope your vacation was fun. Okay, so is she gonna call me?
Hello?
Hello, Nancy. Hilda here.
Hilda Swenson.
Hilda Swenson?
Easy, girl. It's not like you're talking to the Queen of England or anything. Although I did meet her once. Stuffy lot, those Windsors.
It's just that I kind of feel like I know you.
More important, I know you. Or rather, I know I can trust you. Just in time, too. I have the feeling things around there are about to get out of hand.
Trust me to do what?
She is fierce. I love Hilda. She's one of my favorite phone characters.
In the meantime, I've sent you an email. Read it, follow the instructions, and we'll do lunch.
We will?
No. It's just an expression, dear. No one in Hollywood ever really has lunch when they say they're going to do lunch.
Oh.
I'll be in touch. And rest assured, I'll be watching. Which reminds me, someone's been up in the lighthouse. I couldn't see who. I hope they aren't doing any damage.
They did leave kind of a mess.
We really must put a stop to this, Nancy. Ciao.
Ciao. All right, let's save. Ugh, my mouse. My mouse is having some trouble. All right, let's go check our email. Bad news. Oh, this is from Hannah. Dear Nancy, after your father took one of the longest showers in history, naturally I had just cleaned the bathroom, he decided he needed a project. So he went to the store and came back with everything he needs to build a bookshelf for the family room. This, as we both know, is not good. Your father is the worst handyman I've ever seen. When I told him I'd help, he said he wouldn't hear of it and shooed me out of the room. He's obviously forgotten what happened when he tried to fix the disposal. It's very quiet in here. I think he's about to start hammering. As you would say, this is so not good. Love, Hannah. Hi, Nancy. I left something for you at the coordinates below. As you can see, some of the numbers in the coordinates have been replaced by letters. To figure out what numbers the letters represent, take a good look at these equations. Oh no! Okay. So, let's write some things down. So we've got north 48, 42 dot ABC, and then west 123, 08.7 DE. So A is the number of nuns surrounding Snake Horse Harbor. B is the ID number of the buoy with graffiti. Isoface buoys +4. Oh boy. This is gonna take so much brain power for me. How many dollars Jenna charges for a cup of clam chowder? And then number of Karens in the tunnel. Thank you so much for that reverb toot, Owen. I really appreciate it. You're just the kind of person I was hoping to find. Smart, resourceful, tenacious, and curious. Keep it up, H. Casey, the first stream that I had these sound alerts active, every time they played them, they scared me. So I relate to that. Where am I going? Oh, I'm counting the buoys, I think. Toot toot. Which one has the graffiti on it? Oh, this is gonna be so difficult. I don't want to go that way. I need to find the graffiti buoy. Okay, here it is. So that's 8. I don't know which of the buoys I'm supposed to be counting. That's my problem. It is a lot to do, and I don't really want to count all of these, so I think I'm not going to right now. And I'm going to find the rest of the numbers first, and then maybe I can just guess the last number. I mean, how hard can that be? I think I need to read that book to find the number of nuns. Work smarter, not harder. That's totally correct. Maybe not. Maybe not in there. It's probably online, but I do need to see this. Okay, a cup of clam chowder is $3. I also need to know the amount of Karens in the tunnel, so we can go in there real quick. Because I don't think that that'll take nearly as long as the buoys. I don't think. So we know there's at least one. I'm gonna do some tally marks. And that's the one by the entrance. 2. 3. So maybe just 3. I thought it was gonna be way more Karens. Yeah, there are several Karens in this tunnel. Okay, so that's gotta be 3, unless I'm just missing some. I wonder, is there another little newspaper headline? Oh, I don't want to do that. I just wanted to click on the little piece of paper. But alas, that is not an option. Okay, let's go back to the internet. The World Wide Web. Internet Explorer, if you will. America Online. You've got mail. It could also be in one of Katie's books. Is it possible that it's in this one? I don't think so. Let's try one of the books. Oh, not here. Is it where are the books? They are down there. Okay, I know that I can look at this one, but that's not the one I want. Is there another book? I guess not. Thank you so much for the reverb toot, Liv. Welcome back. Oh, that's okay. Husbands take priority over streams. Oh, Joyful! Welcome back. I'm currently trying to figure out one of Hilda's riddles where she gives me coordinates. Oh, everybody's back. Welcome. Okay, so I need, the numbers I need are the nuns that are surrounding Snake Horse Harbor and, the buoys +4, but I don't know which of the buoys I'm supposed to count or if I'm supposed to count all of them because it did specify. So if you got any thoughts, let me know. But I have 3 out of the 5. 3 out of the 5 numbers that I need. Oh, everybody's saying hi to each other. I love it. Sweet little community. Is there a book that I can look at here? I don't think it would be in here. Oh, it's so quiet. It's so quiet without the music.
Hi, Nancy.
Thanks for your time.
Drop by again.
Okay, so I don't need anything here, I guess. Ugh, how do I find these? How do I find these numbers? I feel like I'm missing some significant information here. I really could just guess. Let's try. Let's try to guess. Okay, so north 48, 42, and then this is this first number is one that I'm missing. Let's go with 781. Nope, 782. Okay, so it's not 7. If anybody else has any ideas, please let me know. It would be a little bit easier if I knew the last number as well, but I only know the middle number. Not this. Not this, Liv. I'm also allergic to numbers, so we're really flying by the seat of our pants here. We'll get there, though. Not to worry. I did it! So, 4 nuns, and how is that number only 5? So there's only 1 buoy plus 4. So I have no idea. I have no idea what buoy they were even asking about. Okay. West 12308 733. Nope. Okay, so I got something wrong. Perfect. 734 735. I know it had to be more than 3. I got it. What a trip. Okay. Thank you everyone for bearing with me as we guessed our way to victory. Really appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you for the scattered applause.
I don't know what it opens.
Zap Tech.
Hello?
Hello, Nancy. I commend your ability to take direction and to follow through. You're definitely a cut above. And for that, you've just been rewarded.
You're watching me? Right now?
I told you I would be. I always keep my word, Nancy. I think it's the least human beings can do for each other. Now, here's your next mission. Listen carefully. I hope you like poems. Below ground is a rock with a strange anvil look. When you're near it, behold what's above. Letters found at the beach will put a new spot in reach. Letters only a sailor could love. Oh, my apologies, dear. I'm many things, but I'm afraid I'm not much of a poet.
Not that I'm complaining, but wouldn't it be easier if you just gave me whatever it is you want me to have?
Were I to simply give it to you, you might just turn around and toss it away. But if I make you earn it,
She's
you'll feel
right,
like
though.
it's yours and use it properly. Now, where was I? The device you just found. It'll come in handy when you get where you're going after you've gone where my poem takes you. Goodbye, Nancy.
Oh no, please don't hang up. I've got so many questions.
All right. She said no handouts. That's right. Okay, so anvil-shaped rock. I agree she needs to return. That would be so cool. Even if it was just as a phone character again, like they don't have to create a character model for her. But if she could just like come back as a phone character, that'd be great. I feel that way about a lot of characters. Okay, I need to look at that poem, so I hope Nancy wrote it down. Below ground is a rock with a strange anvil look. When you're near it, behold what's above. Letters found at the beach will put a new spot in reach. Letters only a sailor could love. Okay. Do we think this is at the lighthouse? Because that's near a beach. Maybe in the tunnels of the lighthouse. What? You're telling me I have to do this again? Whoops. Okay. I'm not telling you that. You know what I'm craving right now? Roasted red pepper hummus. You know what I have in my fridge? Roasted red pepper hummus. And I'm gonna eat it after stream, and I'm gonna love it. I'm gonna have a great time. Is this where I can use this? Surely not. No. I still don't understand what that's about. Okay, we are below ground, kinda. Oh, I wonder if I need to be in the... Oh, maybe I need to kayak over here. Do we think? Right now I just have tortilla chips, but if I could have like my ideal hummus pairing, it would be more like pretzels and pita. But it kind of does depend on the hummus as well. But most of the time it's gonna be pita.
Looks like the only way out of here is the way I came in. Because I came in through the lighthouse, I can't get out through the lighthouse.
Why is she so condescending to me right now? Okay, so this was wrong. Anybody know where this rock is that I need to find? I have a feeling that I need to kayak to it. So we're gonna try that. We're gonna kayak to the sea caves. But if that's wrong, speak now or forever hold your peace. Is this the tunnel rock? I don't know. I think that's what I'm asking you guys. I have the remote and I'm trying to find where the remote is used. And I was thinking maybe it's in the caves. But it looks like I'm wrong about that. So, do I need to go to the cafe tunnels? Go to the cafe tunnels. Got it. I think I'm making this more complicated than it needs to be. Having a good time, so that's all that matters. That is all that matters. Okay, so there is probably a cairn that looks like an anvil. I betcha. I was trying to click on that, but I guess we're not going to.
Another cairn.
Not that one, I guess. Let's go this way. Not this.
Another cairn.
Maybe I need to do the big walking. But But now all of a sudden I don't remember how to get to that spot. This way? Nope. Oh, this way. Okay, okay. Is it this? No. Thank you, Liv. I'm so glad you got to pop in. I will pop in for your stream as well. At least for a little bit before I go to bed. Bye, Liv.
Another cairn.
Have a good night. Ah, here it is.
There's an opening up there. It goes to another tunnel.
Thank you. I'm gonna get lost in these tunnels because there is no like identifying mark. Here we go.
That looks like the device I found in the buoy.
Another set of coordinates. I love the Discovery music. Okie dokie. Can I put that in right here?
No signal.
Nope. All right. We're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. We're getting really close. Now I just have to find my way out of here. Oh. There we go. This is a really good soundtrack. I don't know if it's my favorite, but it's really, really high up there for me. It's probably one of the best parts of this game. Let's put in the coordinates. Perfect. Okay. Oh, I'm here. Shoot. That was easy. Okay. Some binoculars.
Hilda?
Uh-oh, I'm getting predictable. This really will be our last conversation.
Oh, I hope not. I'd really like to meet you.
I'm afraid that's not going to happen. So,
why?
Here you are in the home stretch.
What if I told you that I'm not going to do anything else until you tell me why this is so important to you?
Okay, look. When I made my exit from Snake Horse Harbor, I left everything behind. You know, to kind of prove that I'd lost all my marbles. Problem is, I left behind something that I realize now I should have taken with me. My notebook on Benjamin Hawkins. Someone has obviously found it and is misusing it. See, my husband and I explored every inch of land in, around, and under Snake Horse Harbor. What we discovered, and we discovered everything. we wrote down in that notebook.
So this fishy thing that's going on, you feel like it's your fault.
Precisely. So, use what I just gave you and take a look at the boat and the bottle that Andy has. A really good look. When the time comes, you'll know what to do with what you see.
Here we go.
Something just doesn't make sense to me. Why do you want everyone to think you're crazy when you're obviously not?
Oh, Nancy. After my husband died, I just got bored.
She's
I
so
loved
real
the
for that.
Sandwalls, but the people of Snake Horse Harbor, I got tired of them. So I moved across the channel, and to make sure people left me alone.
You pretended to be nuts.
But then I got to thinking that it might be a good idea to make contact with someone trustworthy, just in case. Hence the messages in the bottles. Now, get going before it's too late. And what I just told you, keep it to yourself, okay?
Sure. So you won't be calling me anymore?
Ain't that just the way?
This, as they say in the business, is a wrap.
Over the garden wall fans.
I've enjoyed knowing you.
And I you. Thank you, Nancy.
Goodbye, Hilda.
I love Hilda. I wish I could be mysterious and cool like Hilda, but I'm just not. I'm just not. Oh, I'm the opposite of mysterious. Be back shortly. What? What are you talking about? I need to get in there. This is the one time that you're not there.
You again?
See you around.
Yo ho ho.
Hi, Nancy. How's it going?
Okay, now you really know we're getting to the end of the game because nobody wants to talk to me anymore.
You know, your clam chowder really is awesome.
Say no more. Next one will be on the house, too.
Yum.
That was delicious.
Here, let me get rid of that for you.
It's been fun talking to you.
Ain't that the truth?
Ain't that the truth? Okay, so...
What's up?
See you in a bit.
Dang.
Enjoy.
How do we get Andy back? Let's check the checklist. And our email, because we need to see what's happening with our father. Dear Nancy, well, we just got back from the emergency room. Don't worry, your father hardly lost any blood and only broke 2 fingers and is resting comfortably on the couch. I'm still not sure exactly what happened, and because of the pills they gave him, he's too drowsy to give me an answer. That makes sense. He keeps babbling about how he's going to take a little nap and then finish that bookshelf. But I'm going to go in there right now and finish that darn thing myself. He'll be very perturbed when he wakes up and realizes what I've done, but I don't care. It's for his own good. Dear Nancy, I was more or less forced to take the day off today, and you'll be delighted to know that I spent it cooking, exercising, and building a bookshelf for the family room. Talk about being productive. Oh, and I also broke a couple of fingers, although I'm not sure how. The medication the doctors gave me when they set the bones really messed up my memory, but they'll be fine, and I think you'll be very impressed when you see the bookshelf. Much love from your favorite handyman, Dad. Wow. That's so silly. Is that the only thing that I have left unchecked? Dang. Okay. So we're really just waiting for Andy to get back. Hello? Oh, cancel. Okay. Well, maybe he's back now. That's weird. Do I need to knock on the door? What? Brother. I'm about to park it outside and wait for you to come back. What do I do? What could possibly need to get done right now? I think I've done everything. My checklist is finished. What do you want me to do? Anybody have any ideas? Because nobody will talk to me. My checklist is finished. The only things on my task list right now are to check the boat that's in Andy's and to find out who trashed Katie's boat. And I can't sleep. So, like, what am I supposed to do to bring him back? And I've talked to everybody. Nobody will talk to me. I can have more clam chowder, but that's about it. Okay, let's call some people. That's so weird.
Hello?
Hi, Joe.
Frank, grab the phone. It's Nancy. Well, Goldie's owner came and got her. Her show name is Samson's Gold, by the way. Goldie for short.
Hey, Nancy. Joe tell you the bad news?
I thought giving a dog the size of an SUV back to its owner would be considered good news.
The garage, Nancy. The garage is... well, it's...
a mess.
A big mess.
Hey, there goes the reward money
I
mess.
think I'm finished talking to Casey. I'll call him again just to make sure.
Sorry, guys.
But I figure if I
time to
needed to
talk?
talk to Casey, then that would be in my
fresh air.
checklist.
Andy Jason has a boat in a bottle that Katie says was made by a settler in the mid-1800s who would periodically and mysteriously disappear.
Mysteriously?
Whenever this ex-pirate would show up, Benjamin Hawkins, that was the settler's name, he'd vanish for days at a time. Nobody knows where he and his family hid.
I know how he did it.
How he did what?
I know how he got the boat in the bottle.
I miss it too, Joyful.
How?
Can't tell you. Been sworn to secrecy. But I can tell you this. It does not involve any kind of shrinking machine.
I don't think any of this will be helpful. Oh, this will be
I
helpful,
could sure
though.
use a hint when it comes to those
Maybe
dials
this is
on
what
the
I need
ledge
to
in
do.
the sea cave beneath the lighthouse.
I don't think so, though. I think that this is what I find out.
Left you in that underwater
Yeah.
cache does its thing.
Use what she left you to check out the boat.
Okay.
and Andy's.
It'll be
So-
clear sailing once you figure out what symbols match up on those dials.
Give it a spin, and who knows what might happen.
I'll call
Talk to you
Casey
later.
Bye, Nancy.
See you around the compass.
and see if that helps. But I think that I've already cleared that combo.
Maritime Library, this is Casey.
Hi, this is Nancy Drew. Any luck finding what shipwreck
You're
that piece
so
of
right.
driftwood came from?
Thank you,
Sorry,
Owen.
can't talk now. I'm waiting for a
Thank
real
you.
important call from Nancy Drew.
Casey, that's me. I'm Nancy Drew.
Oh, then I got some good news.
You know the name of the shipwreck?
The SS Whitechapel
Thank God.
Dawn sank 5 years ago right there in the channel outside Snake Horse Harbor, about a mile and a half due northwest of the lighthouse.
Really?
I hear that channel up there's been pretty busy, what with that orphaned whale messing things up for the fishermen and all. Anyway, everything fits except one thing.
Uh-oh.
The Whitechapel Dawn went down in deep water. Real deep water. Too deep for currents to be carrying debris up from it. Just not possible.
Could a recent storm have turned things up down
Thank
there?
you.
I've been
Thank
doing
you
this
very
type of
much.
research
Well,
for
I
20
guess that's
years,
for
young
you.
lady. When I say something's not
Yeah,
possible,
claps for
it's
you.
not possible.
Yet somehow a piece of wood from it washed ashore.
You deserve it.
What kind of ship was the Whitechapel
I'd be
Dawn?
lost
It was
without you.
just a regular old freighter bound for San Francisco from Vancouver, British Columbia. Nothing unusual about it if you don't count the rumors.
What rumors?
About the smuggling.
Please, tell me everything.
Nothing to tell. After it sank, some crew members said there was something unusual about the cargo it had been carrying. That's all. No specifics, just rumors.
Why did the ship sink?
Official cause was foul weather. But whenever a boat goes down in those parts, they always unofficially blame it on... oh, what do they call that sea serpent up there?
Caddy?
No, thanks. Caddy! That's what they call it. Caddy. Anyway, this has been fun, young lady, but I need to get back to work. By the way, I just got done
Perfect.
emailing you something.
What?
I said I just got done.
Also, how did he
emailing
get
you
my
something.
email address?
Great.
I don't think I
thanks.
ever gave
well,
that to him.
Goodbye, Casey.
Goodbye, Caddy.
How did Hilda
I
get my
certainly
email
hope he doesn't
address?
operate heavy machinery.
These people be spying. The yellow pages. I don't think that's where they kept email addresses. Now we're getting somewhere. On our way to the end of the game. Is Katie here? Yeah, she is.
Where's all this water? What is that smell? Oh, man.
Oh, man. No, Nancy, those are fish.
No, you're being a real silly goose right now.
Thank you, Casey. Okay, I'm kind of a stained glass art freak and came across a webpage during my travels in cyberspace that I thought you might find interesting since you're staying in Snake Horse Harbor. Okay. Cool.
The hot kettle
okay.
was originally called the Royal Flush Saloon.
Jeez, what the heck?
Interesting.
The door was really closed.
Scared the living daylights out of me.
Sorry, are you streaming?
Yeah?
I made a little frog.
Oh, that's that's really cute.
You like the little frog?
Yes. How did you? Oh, is it 3D printed?
Yeah, it's working.
Here's the frog. This is Gorf.
Gorf.
Yeah, that's what we've named the frog outside my window.
Oh, is it? Do they hear it?
Yeah, he comes on during stream.
That's awesome.
Yeah. I'm really close to the end of the game, and then I'm gonna come eat because I'm getting hungry.
Okay.
You just want him to hang out here?
Yeah, Gorf's just hanging. Well, he already is, I guess. So this will be Gorf for me in spirit.
Yeah.
All right, come on, Clover.
You don't have to close the door all the way, because then
I
it'll
learned
get stuck.
that lesson.
Yeah.
Yeah, come on, Clover. Baby, come on. Thank you.
Bye, I love you.
Love you.
That scared me. Okay. I don't know what Nancy said, because I wasn't listening, but I'm assuming that she has all the important information in her head. Okay. Okay. Now I can go look at the boat, I bet.
Interesting. There's some kind of symbols on those sails.
This is exactly what I need. And then a star. All right. Let's go. Do I remember how to get to that that little thing in the wall? Not really, but I think I go through the lighthouse. I don't go this way. I need to be in the back of the lighthouse. But I do need to open that door again. Oh. Wait a second. This puzzle. Wait, where's the star? Do I have to press the star and then do this? What? I thought it was... Okay, good. I was like, what in the world?
I wonder where that goes to.
So now I have to kayak through that, I betcha. I also really have to take a bathroom break, and I thought that I could wait until the end of this game, but I don't think I will be able to. Okay. That feels so much better. Oh, I went all the way back to Katie's. It's not where I want to go. What the heck? This is really concerning. I just keep kayaking in circles.
Wow, this must be where Benjamin Hawkins used to hide out.
We made it!
Oops. Oh my gosh. Wow. Someone's trained her. She's not wild at all.
Aww.
Maybe she wants to play catch. That piece of driftwood I found must have come from a container just like this one.
Can I look inside? Aww. I hate that. That feels so cruel.
Firestone. Those must belong to Katie.
Frozen herring. Let's see. Can I find anything else out? Scuba gear.
Bye-bye.
Okay, since I've got my Nancy players here right now, I'm starting to kind of think about which Nancy games I want to buy next, because I'm running out of games in my Steam library.
Nance. We're bored silly here, so we thought we'd give you a call. What's going on?
Great timing, you guys. You will not believe what I just discovered.
What? Tell us.
For one thing, that orca that's been causing all the trouble around here, it's not wild at all. It's been trained.
How do you know?
Because I played fetch with it. I'd toss something into the water, and it would use its head to kind of bonk it back to me.
Maybe it just picked that up on its own.
No, see, I found this hidden sea cave, and in it was this harness-type thing like the military uses on the orcas that it trains.
So what do you think it's been trained for?
In the cave, there were also some cargo containers. They were from the Whitechapel Dawn.
You think somebody trained the orca to retrieve containers from that shipwreck?
Casey the librarian did say the ship could have been smuggling something, and people don't usually bother smuggling something unless it's valuable.
Who trained it? That's what I want to know.
Well, in that hidden sea cave, I came across something else.
What?
A pair of work gloves. They had Katie's name on them.
Oh my gosh. Katie's behind all this?
Not necessarily. Those gloves may have been stolen from her.
Have you asked her about them?
Not yet. I'm on my way to do that right now.
Well, get going and let us know what she says as soon as she says it.
I will.
So anyways, what I was saying before I was rudely interrupted is I'm trying to decide what Nancy games I'm going to buy next to play for stream. So I've been thinking I want to stick with like kind of summertime vibes since we're still in summer for a little bit longer. So I'm thinking Phantom of Venice, Alibi and Ashes, What else? I wrote them down so I wouldn't forget. Creature of Kapu Cave, Trail of Twister, and Ghost Dogs Moon Lake. So out of those,
Katie's
what's
gone.
what's the big one for you guys? What's your favorite? Which one should I get first? And I can say them again if I need to. So many good ones. Yeah, they're all really good. He's still gone. To heck and heck. Yeah, Alibi's kind of at the top of my list in there. I think my top 2 out of those that I want to play next are Alibi and Ashes and Phantom of Venice. But if y'all have different opinions, then
again?
I will definitely consider your picks.
I need a favor. I need you to take me out on your boat.
Right now? What for?
I really need to get out to where a boat went down 5 years ago. It's just outside the channel.
Why?
There's a chance that Katie Firestone is out there, and I really need to talk to her. Just before she took off in her boat, she told me she'd been secretly feeding the orca.
I'm not taking my boat out now. It's almost dark. Just call the Coast Guard.
I can't. Not until I know for sure what's going on. I can explain on the way.
Look, I'm not going anywhere. And if you know what's good for you, neither are you. Just forget it.
Okay. Andy Jason has a boat. I bet he's available now.
Hi, Nancy.
I was hoping you could help me.
I was just about to close up shop, but what do you need?
Katie fixed her boat and took it out. She may have gone out to the site of this old shipwreck. In any case, I'd really like to catch up to her.
And you'd like me to give you a ride?
Me and my kayak?
Kayak? Are you nuts? It'll be dark in 10 minutes. And what about the fog?
I need you to take me out 1.5 miles due northwest of the lighthouse. Please, this is really important. I can explain on the way.
Oh, man. You've got me so curious, there's no way I can say no. You just got yourself a boat ride. Be careful. I'll be waiting right here.
Launch just brought in the last of the stuff
Here
that
we
was stored in
go.
the sea cave.
End
Another
game.
hour, and we'll be out of here.
If the crew sees me, I'm done for.
I gotta find all my places to hide. Oh.
If it ain't the Goyle detective herself.
Goyle? Please. I literally made one move and it was wrong.
What are you eating?
Beef jerky. Liberated it from that
The
camping
Goyle
supply
detective.
place. Want some?
Still can't believe you robbed those places. The boss was fit to be tied, especially after you hit that cafe.
Having that tunnel with all those trap doors and nobody suspecting a thing? It was like being a kid with a key to the candy store. I couldn't help myself.
Hey, I could have sworn I saw something move over there.
No! Are you for
You're
real?
toast, sister, with a
The capital T. Okay, so don't go that way either.
What are you eating?
Beef jerky. Liberated it from that camping supply place. Want some?
Still can't believe you robbed those places. The boss was fit to be tied, especially after you hit that cafe.
Having that tunnel with all those trap doors and nobody suspecting a thing? It was like being a kid with a key to the candy store. I couldn't help myself.
Hey, I could have sworn I saw something move over there.
You're toast, sister, with a capital T.
Okay, we're gonna figure this out. Bear with me.
What are you eating?
Beef jerky. Liberated it from that camping supply place. Want some?
Still can't believe you robbed those places. The boss was fit to be tied, especially after you hit that cafe.
Having that tunnel with all those
so
trap
don't go
doors
forward.
and nobody
Don't
suspecting
go forward.
a thing.
Maybe I can go
it was
to the
like
right.
being a kid with a key to the candy store. I couldn't help myself.
Hey, I could have sworn I saw something move
No,
over
are you serious?
If it ain't the girl detective herself.
Can I go to the left then?
What are you eating?
Beef jerky. Liberated it from
Or
that camping
forward from
supply
here?
place. Want some?
Still can't believe you robbed those places. The boss was fit to be tied,
I don't
especially
think
after
I
you
need
hit
to
that
wait.
cafe.
Having that tunnel with all those trap doors and nobody
I think I just have
suspecting
to wait
a
for
thing.
them to stop
It was like being
talking.
a
And I
kid
can't
with a
even
key to the
move until they
candy
stop
store.
talking
I
anyways.
couldn't help myself.
Okay, so let's see what all of our options are. I can... Maybe I'll
Wonder
just
what's
go to
in
the
those.
right.
Those look like animal furs.
Okay. Oh, shoot.
was that?
No! Okay, never go forward.
Uh-oh.
You're toast, sister, with a capital T.
Maggie, that's hilarious. That's how I was with Curse of Blackmore Manor. I didn't ever finish that one as a kid. I didn't finish that until I was an adult. So...
Hey, no snoozing. Boss
Yeah,
says this Nancy Drew
I
person
get
is
that.
a real troublemaker.
Like she's gonna show up out here.
I'm just telling you what the boss told me. Now keep your eyes open.
Okay. Okay.
Where'd
Is
you
that
put the
good
notebook?
enough?
Boss has it.
Nice of Hilda.
I feel like
nut
I'm
job
way
to get
more
it
out in the
behind
open
like
right
that,
here than I
Couldn't
was
have pulled
before.
this off without it, that's for sure.
That must be the orca I saw before.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Katie?
End
Oh
game.
gosh.
End game. End game.
Nancy, I was afraid no one would ever find me.
What happened? How did you get here?
I fixed my boat and went right out to check on the whale. Only the fog was rolling in and it was getting
The bangs
dark.
are the scariest
Then
part of this
I finally
game.
saw her, only she was being fed by some men in an outboard. They were putting some sort of harness on her. When they saw me, they rammed my boat, then grabbed
bought
me,
a new
tied me up,
disc?
and brought me here. I don't know what's going on.
I think I do. They're using the whale to bring up smuggled cargo from a shipwreck.
Shh. Listen. Someone's coming. Hide! Hide!
Another hiding situation. Oh, I can't even move. Okay. I thought I was gonna get caught again.
Well, Katie, you'll be happy to know that your friend Nancy will be joining us any minute. Hey, how'd you get that gag off? Well, it appears she's already here. All right, where are you? Nancy?
If I could make it back to my kayak, I could go get help.
Somebody stop her!
Putting my cursor back in that chat box is so
Oh no!
rude.
I'm trapped!
Well, what do we have here?
I knew it was you all along. And I told Holt and Jenna, if anything happens to me, they'll know you did it.
Nice try. But I can smell a bluff a mile away. You're about to become the victim of an unfortunate kayaking accident. Or maybe I'll tell my customers that the snake horse got you. Yeah, that's what I'll do.
I feel like I knew somebody like this in high school.
What did you do that for? Say goodnight, Nancy.
Yeah, 100%.
Nuts.
Way to go, buddy!
And it's like the type of high school bully that is also a good student. You know what I mean? Yeah.
This is Holt Scotto. I'm here with the Coast Guard. Nancy.
Dear Ned, I've got to hand it to Andy Jason. The plan he cooked up to recover smuggled animal furs was a darn good one. First, he got himself an orca that the Russians had trained for covert military operations. Then he made it look like the whale was an orphan, so he could hide her in plain sight while she did his dirty work at night. Then he and his henchmen disabled Katie's boat to keep her out of their way. They needed work gloves, so they stole hers. In fact, Andy's henchmen couldn't resist using the tunnel they'd found out about in Hilda's notebook to steal practically everything they could get their hands on. But now Andy and his buddies are in jail. Jenna is serving more clam chowder than ever. Katie is planning to vote for Holt after all. The orca is getting along great with a local cat and is rapidly losing interest in humans. And I'm back on the ferry headed home. See you soon, Nancy. P.S. Just before I left, I saw something appear, then quickly disappear in the channel by Katie's boat. She said it was just a log, but I'm pretty sure it was you-know-who saying goodbye.
Nessie. Puzzle Master. All right.
Hey, fellow detective.
I feel like that one's so
Ever been to a
boring.
ranch?
That award. It's like,
haven't,
okay.
but I've been invited to one.
Give me something fun.
It's in Arizona, and it's called Shadow Ranch.
This
and I
game
can't
is in
wait
my
to
top
go.
5.
You're invited too, but I should probably warn you, it could be a little dangerous.
Coming soon. All right, we did